an estimate.
Size of the patch is
Start off with a
different.
bubble gum.
Size distribution.
I mean, saying the world's gonna end for 30 years of global warming.
Well, I don't think it's going to
Once
end.
you've
It's
done
more
any
just
that,
like they're just killing a
make
lot
sure
of
Boulder
fish.
gets nice and dry.
Everybody now is just consuming
Then I
plastic.
help Boulder put on his pajamas.
I think by anybody's standpoint, you can't eat plastic.
And match with it.
No, size of Texas tenfold every 10 years. I feel like it would
And we are live.
more noticeable.
Yeah,
right
well, I
now.
think. Well, I mean, how often do you go to the middle of the Pacific Ocean? I don't really a lot.
Just interesting.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's a pretty wild thing.
Whoa.
I mean, they're starting to clean it up, but I think it's just so ridiculous that. I mean, it's not even like it's like America. America's like not even like the biggest issue. It's like China and India are like the real people that are really fucking it up.
Well, yeah, because the U.S. is fucking doing their thing.
Yeah,
trying to be
they try. I mean, it's still
California's
bad.
pushing this movement.
Who is?
California.
Fucking Newsom.
Yeah.
Well, California's always been the state that has.
Yeah, which is that's like one thing that I actually enjoy about California.
What, white people?
I would say, I think you're kind of crazy if you support pollution or littering.
You don't like some good old pollution? You don't like pluming, motherfuckers?
Pluming?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I used to litter a good bit, but,
it's rolling coal, right?
Rolling coal. Yeah, I know some people that are
Going mudding?
coal.
Yeah, do you roll coal?
Going mudding, I wouldn't say that's not really.
No, that's not rolling coal. Rolling coal
Fucking
is
it up.
fucking.
Rolling coal is where just you shoot out the black. No, I don't. That doesn't.
It's not like
bother
you're
me
scared
that
of ruining the
crazy of it.
environment.
That
It's
doesn't
not
make me
like
that crazy. That's more just like you're a douchebag.
So were you one of those douchebags?
No, I did not.
No,
I did not have one of those kits in my car.
I thought you had like the
That's just kind of gay.
the semi tailpipe.
A lot of effort.
You seen
It's a
those?
lot of effort. And
Lot of
like
effort.
A douche. It's like look how big my dick is, or I don't have a small dick, more like that.
Yeah. Did you see the trucks that have the fucking like semi trailer exhausts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Did they have them out there?
Where? In the Great Pacific Garbage Patch?
No, in the great fucking hillbilly state of Texas or Tennessee.
Tennessee? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've seen a lot of redneck shit. And Mississippi.
You
I've seen some pretty crazy.
You seen some
rednecky-
truck nuts before?
Yeah. Well,
I've
they
seen
should.
something else.
Just
I've been in a fantasy league before, like a fantasy football league, where the loser had to have truck nuts for like 2 months.
would have to have truck
Yeah,
nuts?
like if you lost, like, I mean, it's just one of the punishments.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an embarrassing thing if you're like have a corporate job.
Uh,
It's not like it was like in high school or something. It was like you
Yeah.
like worked at a business,
Let's see.
like a
What
salesman
photos of
riding
it,
around with
please?
truck nuts for like a
Damn.
respected business in a great.
Yo, that's the garbage patch.
That's the garbage patch.
it's taking over, dude.
It's taking over.
I think I think they're gonna. I think pretty much. I think like anything that we've done, I do believe that we will find just like a solution for it. So it's not
Damn.
ridiculous. I mean that's.
We'll just nuke it.
Well, they've already like have like they discovered like a bacteria that can eat plastic.
That's true.
But I just think like people just will get so desperate that like pretty much all the problems really
So,
get
like,
solved.
Don't get caught up in the doomsday atmosphere of a lot of these things. It's like-
Yeah. I think
yeah.
like we solve it eventually out of desperation. But that's like a very optimistic point of view.
You guys see the keyboard?
They're easily. Why do you want me to do it today?
Oh, you want it? You want to try it?
Yeah, I mean I'm tired of watching you fumble it.
Thank you.
I don't know. I watched you a little bit earlier. I'll try to work
Do you have
that
the
thing.
keyboard with you?
Oh, that thing's crazy.
What is?
I don't have the keyboard with me.
Yeah,
He's
no,
missing.
no keyboard here.
Ah.
That's all I can say.
Well, that was Well, that's that, huh?
That's kind of that.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Well, we are at episode 20.
Episode 20,
Episode 20. We made it.
the mushroom
The
episode.
mushroom episode. Stone Coke sober.
Yeah,
Let's see if this one works.
mushrooms 2 days in a row.
Damn, you did some on Sunday? You had Sunday
I went
service?
to a concert.
Oh, and you took mushrooms.
Yeah.
Damn, why? Y'all motherfuckers love that shit, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like that shit.
The jam band shit with fucking Boomer.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this as much of a jam band. It's more bluesy, sort of jazzy. There's a brass section, some background singers, 2 drummers, guitarist, woman singer.
Nice.
Woman singer. She cried on stage.
No, the background chick. Yeah, but she was a woman. Yeah, she cried,
you
but not
cry?
the lead singer.
How many times did you cry?
I didn't.
Mm.
I got hard.
Did you?
No.
Like, super hard?
Yeah, for the guitar playing, it made me hard.
I bet. And was that because you were snorting Viagra lines before?
No, I wasn't snorting any Viagra lines. Just blue chews.
See, I wonder. That's like a thing in society that people say, like something they really like. It got them hard, or like I seen a lot of times people have like a chase scene in the movies, or someone crashes a car to get away, like Fast and Furious. You'd be like, oh, I was hard during that. It's like. I ran from cops. I've done a lot of things. My dick doesn't get hard. I don't understand
Wow,
that. Like Mikey Silver told me, he's like, when I bought this knife the other day, he's like, I did get a little hard.
Maybe you got.
Yeah, but it's a joke though.
No, I asked him
But
seriously.
who was the first person
Yeah,
who
he's
got
fucking
hard?
with you, dude.
I don't know. That was a real conversation. And all I'm saying, like all expressions, it comes from a truth. There's a reason that's a
That's
common
yeah,
thing.
that's
And
what-
I'm saying I don't know why that exists. I don't get it at all. But some people say like, no, that really.
Well, I was thinking about having a joke about that, about like, you know, like, you ever heard like family members or somebody say to a kid like, you're gonna fucking play with your dick so much it falls off? Like, who was the first dude whose dick fell off because they played with it so much?
That's
You know what I'm
fair.
saying? Like, you just woke up one
Someone
day
with
crying.
leprosy. Someone with leprosy probably
Yeah,
back in the
yeah, leper. Do they just lose body parts?
They do. They
That
decompose
is a
their
thing,
skin.
yeah.
I thought that was just meth heads.
No. This is actually worse. I would have
Yeah.
to say. This is
Leprosy
worse.
is worse than meth heads?
As far as decomposing
Yeah,
your
I guess it
body.
depends what you mean by worse. I mean, it's less worse because the guy didn't do leprosy, and then you know what I mean. He didn't smoke leprosy every day, and then
Yeah, but you're
and
gonna
then turn him
die.
into that. Well, yeah, well they're lepers. They would just cast them to an island.
You ever heard of the fucking...
I'd say that's worse.
The last leprosy island, I think, was like Hawaii, and it was like not that. I think it was like in the 50s where they still had a leper island. Because I don't think they can do anything for you. I think they literally just like, you gotta go with your own people.
And now it's just Treasure Island.
Yeah, no, I
They
think it's
have
just a bunch of
TV
guys without dicks.
That's just eunuchs. In the
Yeah,
church.
leper eunuchs.
That's a good question about the dick coming up. Or like the hairy palms for masturbating. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
What's that, vape?
You want some vape?
Yeah.
You want some of this goodness?
Yeah, you feeling anything from those mushrooms yet? Ow,
No.
dude.
Do you feel anything from that fucking
Man,
vape?
right in the right testicle. Oh, yeah, dude. Right into it. Off the hand, luckily, but just doop.
Get a little flick.
Oh, man. A
Look at
little
this.
just tap from the vape.
It didn't hit you in the mouthpiece, did it? Like on the nut?
It hit me in the nut. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but the mouthpiece didn't hit the nut, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about there was a part of my
I'm
penis.
with you.
that
I'm
was
with Alec.
called
I was
the
like, what was
mouthpiece.
the mouthpiece?
I thought
Okay.
you guys meant the hole or something.
No.
But then you said the mouthpiece of the nut, and I didn't know if your nuts could talk or something.
My nuts can talk. So
What do they say?
they say fucking.
Will,
Wash
hit
me.
me, pussy, please.
Yes.
I'm so dry.
Find me Pinocha.
Quit jacking off. I'm dry mouth.
I'm dry nut.
Keep draining me of all my lubricant cum.
Keeps me alive.
Yeah.
And you're slowly killing me.
You're slowly killing me.
Deflating. What if you could deflate your balls?
What if you could inflate your balls?
Oh, what the
There'd be some motherfuckers walking around like, what's his name's dad on South Park?
Yeah, Randy.
Randy
That would suck, dude. If like that's how like it was obvious to tell if people like were getting pussy or not. Like it's like
If they had big
had
balls?
giant balls, like that guy's getting nothing, dude. It's like the bigger the balls, and like they kept getting bigger.
Yeah,
That's
like
how
a
you got
sign.
pussy again.
Yeah, your nuts would just deflate. That was a human trait
Yeah, that's how.
of the ball expansion.
Yeah, I guess that would probably be like, maybe a good thing, because then like guys like weren't getting pussy, like girls would just like see you and be like, "Look, here, I'll help
They
you
give
out."
them
Hey, this guy needs some.
This guy needs a little pussy.
He's just
sympathy
pretending.
You're on your third pair of jeans that you've had to upsize.
And then guys that had like the drain balls, but you'd be like, look at you, you think you're all good with your drain
Oh,
balls.
they're dragging fucking balls.
Bitch, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. My balls are good.
Yeah. Look how small they are. Look how small these balls are. I've been swimming in pussy.
I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah, the balls get so small they just like form a black hole from collapsing on themselves. That was the mushrooms talking, guys.
Oh, I guess the mushrooms are hitting you then.
Yeah, does that sound like it?
You said it. Shit.
Yeah.
For me, nothing really yet, but feeling good.
I mean, I'm not doing any drugs.
You
I'm
ate some
saying.
mushrooms.
I'm a saint. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You telling the CIA and shit?
Yes.
Yep, we're telling the
And
CIA.
Will ate a stem of
Are
mushrooms.
they decriminalized in California
I
now?
don't fucking know, but I just
I know they are in Denver.
Oh no, we ate legal mushrooms from Domino's. We ordered mushrooms on a pizza.
No, it was magic mushrooms.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not magic.
Yeah.
You're about to feel some magic.
You ever seen like that video of that bear
Pause.
that eats the magic mushrooms? They like got into something in the wild and like they're filming it.
Oh, yeah.
And it starts like rolling around on the ground having a good time. It's
Yeah, but I don't know
pretty
if we
funny.
can pull that up.
Cocaine bear?
You think the bear's gonna sue us?
I think fucking YouTube bitches too much and everybody bitches.
Yeah.
Can I see some of my little thing?
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't worry about it.
I gotta like just Google how much time you could put something on the internet from something. You know, we gotta know the parameters of how long we could show
I
a
think
clip.
I think wildlife nature videos are fine.
I agree with you.
I don't
But-
think that's an issue.
So far, none bad has happened under the one time, right?
And not even to mention, I mean, yeah,
We got away with it last week. We had
yeah. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Will's just nervous because he thinks he might lose his real estate license.
What the fuck?
Is that what you're worried about?
No, I was worried you were gonna lose your real estate license.
I don't have a real estate license.
Why are you lying to the fucking people, bro?
Yeah, dude, we were good from last week. So you're just not gonna pull up this video of this bear?
Yeah, hold on.
Where's the keyboard? Let me get the
That's
keyboard.
what I'm trying to figure out, dude. I don't know where it is.
All right, well, you pull that up. I'm gonna look for the keyboard.
You can't look for the keyboard. The keyboard.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just giving you shit.
I think the mushrooms are hitting you, dude. You're acting
I'm
weird.
just fucking with you.
You're acting weird. I can see it in your eyes. Have you ever taken mushrooms before?
Yeah,
What happened?
I tripped.
Yeah, do you know when we took mushrooms in college? I mean, we all the same thing like years ago. Like when you would take mushrooms, it was like the rule to eat an eighth. It was like
Yes.
that was
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. What do you mean that was crazy?
I mean, but like
I thought
now
that's the rule.
But I know, but like that's like not the rule anymore. People are just like, yeah, you just eat a little. An eighth like now is like that's so much,
For real?
dude. Unless you're like trying to like go crazy, nobody eats an eighth really.
Damn.
An eighth
nah,
is
because
crazy.
That's what I was thinking. We should have taken each an eighth.
No, that's crazy. That's just so much.
Damn, Coke looked at me like I'm fucking.
I'm down.
Yeah, Coke is a rough ride. He just.
I'm not saying it's like it's just a lot.
Rado-da.
No, what's crazy is like Pete was telling me it's called a hero's dose.
Yeah.
That's was it 5 grams?
Yeah, that's only a gram. That's like a gram more than an eighth, basically.
Yeah, gram and a half.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's a lot then.
Eighth is a lot.
Five, yeah.
Eighth is everything we ate, I think. With an eighth.
Yeah.
That's just a lot to eat.
Not really. That's why you.
Oh, I would eat that.
Throw that on some peanut butter.
Now I'm learning.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
I think, yeah, it's.
I gotta be like at
yeah.
a festival or something crazy, but like in college, it was like you would buy it and they would be like
20th episode isn't good enough for
It
you.
was the rule. It was like the rule to like you have to eat an eighth. That is
Well, that
that's
was
what you
me
do.
in high school.
You won't even. That's like they would be like you won't even trip if you don't eat an eighth, and it's just like so far from reality. It's like a gram.
So
Even
you
like
definitely ate a good amount of shrooms then, Will, if you did that in high school.
Yes.
Okay then.
what'd you do the first time you ate shrooms?
We just like hung around the neighborhood.
Okay, just outside walking
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then I ended up going home. And then one of my buddies called me and said that the stoplight was running. Or the stop sign was running. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Gotta go get it.
Gotta go get it.
Yeah, the first time I ate a bunch of shrooms, I like literally lost my mind and I freaked out. Literally the first time I had like a bad trip, and it was like all ate an eighth in college.
One of the first times or the first time?
That was the only time I've ever had a bad trip.
Okay.
And I just ate an eighth, and then like you know sometimes when you're like really tripping, like, it was like very good mushrooms an eighth. We were like we'd all done it for the first time, so we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So then we were just like
Look at
sitting
this.
in.
Look at the bear. This is the bear I'm
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that ate the honey. There's one where he's like in the woods. It's like a wild bear. I guess that's a wild bear, but he's in a truck.
Yeah,
He's just chilling.
look at him. He looks like fucking Larry that just fucking finished a 15-hour job on the site. He
Yeah.
had some beers. He's like, man, I'm tired.
Yeah. He's
I don't know, man. A bear on shrooms is still just be having a bad trip and fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's not
He's still
drunk.
He
you
can
know?
still be hungry.
See, that's a young
Yeah.
bear, though.
Well, that's mad honey. That's like a whole other thing.
What the fuck is mad honey?
It's like a honey from whatever the fuck country that has it's like certain bees make it and whatever like flower they're pollinating like has solutions to things I think. And then so when you take it, it can like probably yeah the first one yeah.
But this looks like a fucking movie.
I don't think so.
That looks
That
fake.
shit looks fake.
Well, I don't care. It's still funny.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, watch it.
I don't think it's a movie.
There it goes.
The bear, 1988, eats magic mushrooms. I mean, that's a real bear for sure
That
eating
shit
a
look
mushroom.
fake as hell.
I think it's called The Bear 1988 because
called-
that's when the
yeah.
movie came.
Well, maybe it's a documentary.
It's like CG or something.
Yeah,
How do you know
no,
it's
it
not a
looks too
documentary?
nice. Could be.
Look at that. They got the zoom.
1988, didn't know.
I mean,
The
it looks
Bear, 1988, documentary.
nice.
So they made a whole documentary. They're just.
Well, they're just filming these bears. I don't think like the bear was a paid actor.
Yeah, they were like, all right, listen,
I don't think
John.
they gave him his
I
lines.
know you've been raising this
All right,
bear. We're gonna
Yogi.
give him
Hey, what's your story, Bear?
Yeah, I think that mushroom is called. It's like Amanita muscaria. I think.
Oh
I
shit.
know too much about this stupid shit. But no, anyway. So the first time I ate mushrooms, we took an.
Oh, look at it go.
Yeah.
Look, like, how do they know what he sees?
Well, they're just speculating.
Look, like
I
this.
don't think they asked the bear.
Draw
I mean, it
what you
does
see.
Look retarded down watching this.
Yeah, like
It is
looks
funny,
like it's,
though. It's kind of funny. If it's a real documentary, they just like added all of this
added
in
some
there.
fucking, look, CGI and shit. Now he's done off the tree.
Yeah.
Now it's back to the bad. He lives in the.
But so
Hood side of the
we
boat.
only ate the mushrooms, like sitting around. Like it also like really started to hit me, and then like right before that, you know, sometimes like you're tripping, like you just like kind of get in a loop or whatever. You're kind of just like doing something. You're not even thinking about it. And we started hitting gravity bongs.
Nice.
And I just like was like talking to my buddies, and then I just like without even thinking about it, I was like by the sink. And I just kept hitting them, and I hit like 10 of them.
10
and my
gravity-
buddies like looked at me. They were like, "Dude, you've been over there for a long time. How many of those have you hit?" And then like in that, like them pointing it out to me, like it all like hit me at once, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't like this is too much now." And then like we sat on the couch and like they were like they started playing like it was like weird like Adult Swim trippy videos or whatever, and I was like, I can't handle this, and just started immediately having the worst time. And it took like a while to come down.
Nice.
It was pretty not fun.
Nice.
It's like when I thought I was dying, but it was just like just like the most intense anxiety of just being too high, and like it's like the only anxiety like that was like when you're like having a bad trip. At least to me, is just like it just like gets those thoughts in your head. It's like, is this ever going to stop? And it just like makes you think you're like, this is me now. I guess this is my life for the rest of time. And it's the first time I've ever tripped or anything. I didn't really smoke that much weed at that point, so it's just like this crazy intense experience.
That's wild.
Yeah, when
Too much.
I was up in one of those desert festivals, you know, those clandestine ones, and they had me doing comedy up there, and I was doing some other shit, and I was fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And then fucking out of nowhere, fucking my buddy Johnny and Izzy,
Sure.
fucking, they had it was like a Mexican push pop, right? You know those Mexican push pops?
Of course.
Yeah. So they had gave me that shit, and I was like, and I'm munching on this bitch, and his chick is like, "Yo, fucking relax, that's mushrooms." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit.
And then I totally forgot about that I had taken this, and then it was like 30 minutes or 20 minutes before my set, and I look up at the sky, and the sky's all wavy and shit.
I can't do
And
that.
I'm like,
Mushrooms
"What
at
the
all.
fuck?" And I was like, holy shit, that was the mushrooms. Okay, chill, Will.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
good.
Uh-huh.
You got this, blah, blah. And then I went up and did a set.
How'd it go?
Fine.
Fine. I can't do it.
I've done it. It's not fun. I don't
yeah,
like it.
It's not fun for me at all. Like I'm just
Oh
not.
yeah, I remember the time you and me were on shrooms at the club, and
Yeah.
you're like, I can't
I
go
kind
up
of
there.
like it at all.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of like me. With
And it's like, cause like I'll have
That
these
shit
like
was rough.
I'll have these like wild like ideas of what I'm gonna say up there because I was hosting, so I have these wild ideas of like what I'm about to say, and then I get up there and start saying them like, oh, this makes no goddamn sense at all, and then everybody's just looking at you like, what? And then you're like, I don't know, I'm not crazy. Anyway, this.
Excuse me.
Nah, I remember because I went up there. I was on shrooms with you, and it was very hard for me.
It's not
But-
fun.
It's not fun.
Certain people are, well, no, I think anybody's ever good at it. Like,
yeah.
No,
good
that-
point.
I
think
I
anybody's, like,
haven't-
really
some
good
people are
at it.
comfortable with it, but they're not
they're
good at it.
That's me doing other shit.
yeah, well, yeah,
I
but
can't
nobody's
talk,
ever
'cause my
good.
voice
Like,
don't fucking work.
fucking.
I mean,
have you ever
even
seen like?
Coke, I feel like I do good on it, but
Nah,
in
you're not
hindsight,
really.
you realize
Yeah.
you're not hitting
You just
the way
no.
that's just what Coke does.
Great
What
energy.
mushrooms do is they make you think you're doing the worst possible, even if it's not horrible. You're still doing like in your head. You're like self conscious about it. Coke makes you think you're doing amazing, even if you're doing shitty. You're just like that shit was the greatest shit ever.
Yeah.
Everybody was laughing, and if they weren't laughing, they didn't fucking get it.
They didn't
and
get
it's
it.
their problem.
It went over their heads.
Yeah, I'm too fucking smart.
I'm too
They don't
much
understand my
genius,
business ideas. Theo Vaughn has one where he's like he has a shroom shed at the Improv, and it's on YouTube. It's pretty funny. It's like
Nice.
he's just like I'm on shrooms. Yeah, Theo Vaughn is. It's
Yeah, but
not
Theo's
good.
fucking-
It's a whole lot of people being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Weed, I feel like, is good. And alcohol, I feel like if you're not drunk, it's good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'll go like a
my-
couple, like maybe
My
like a
personal
couple
rule
beers.
used to be, at least, my personal rule is always 2 to 3 beers.
Yeah,
I stand with that.
yeah.
It's-
If I'm actually like doing something,
if I'm doing something.
if I'm
I'm
hosting at an open mic, I don't
That's
give a fuck.
That's
Yeah,
different.
I
That's
still do.
over many hours, you know. But
Yeah,
if you're
and-
doing a set and you're getting paid for it,
Of course.
I agree. I think 2 or 3 beers before you go up.
Yeah, I
as
like
far
doing
as-
like
that's
one
me,
shot,
my opinion.
like one or two shots or 1 or 2 beers, and then go up. And that's kind of like a sweet spot,
Yeah, I agree.
or a spot where like it doesn't really matter. Like it's like
Well-
it's not gonna affect me either way.
Well, yeah, I used to always drink so much doing comedy when I first started, and then I was
That's
like,
the-
can I do it sober? And then I realized I could do it sober, just
Yeah, I
just
mean-
to know that for myself. But I still drink when I.
Yeah, I
do
mean you can just go to
comedy.
like I think it's pretty long, so don't like go watch the whole thing or anything. But you just do a little clip. I think he was coming from. I think he was on Joey Diaz's podcast, and they ate him, and then he like went straight to the Improv.
That's what's up. Joey's the man. Joey's the man.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's a good dude. He's a good guy.
That doesn't mean he can't be crazy.
Yeah, he wasn't arguing with you.
Yeah, it sounded like he was. He was like, "Nah, he's a good dude."
You want to argue?
No. Uh,
Yeah. So back to the drugs on stage thing.
Yeah.
I could watch Theo. Let's watch a little bit of Theo Vaughn's thing.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. That's what you're pulling it up for. But yeah, there's certain things. I mean, the best is sober. Maybe like a hit of weed sometimes.
See, weed doesn't bother me at all. I can smoke as much as I
Yeah,
want.
sometimes it helps
Or-
me. Sometimes it makes me more creative and go down like interesting. Not a lot though. Like one hit of the joint, and that usually helps me with like some weird.
Rooms, dude. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna do my usual set because I don't fucking know what it is. It's supposed to be a comedy show, dude. I forgot.
I just leave it.
Whose drink is this, man? Is that water?
Oh,
Damn. How
This isn't water, huh? It isn't. It smells negative. My friend growing up, he had Down syndrome, right? But they never got the paperwork done on him, so he just had it, just freelance. He didn't. We're like, he has Down. Swear to God, dude.
Well, I don't want to go through the whole thing.
I get it. Yeah, sure.
Just saw them all going at once. And then I used to go over to my friend's house. He was darker than me. Front yard, and this older man would come over and tickle me.
All right, I think.
Yeah, now he just got into the flow of his actual material, which is kind of what you have to do, I guess.
Yeah, you just gotta find your rhythm.
Yeah. I think just like at the end of the
Talk
day,
about that
just-
time the old man tickled you. That's what it's
Well, that's
about.
what it's comedy. Comedy's so hilarious. It's craziness.
Yeah, he's very funny.
But yeah, I think like it's just the only way to get out of that when you're like super fucked up on something is just to literally just do your jokes verbatim and then
I wish he didn't move to Tennessee.
yeah. Now he's in Austin.
Oh, in Austin.
He was in Nashville, but now he's in Austin.
When he lived in Westwood, I'd run into him all the time. He'd work under my 7-Eleven. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he makes it retarded. He's pretty high up there on like the Patreon and.
Oh yeah, he's getting cash. He's
Yeah,
getting
he
dough.
gets a lot.
He's getting though. He's living good, especially in Texas. Fucking if he plays his investments right, that motherfucker chilling.
Yeah, I don't even think he needs to play his investment. You know what I mean? I think he's
Yeah.
fine.
You always do.
You always do, dude.
Yeah.
Tina's motivation, my
I think
boy.
he's fine.
Nope. You
I think he's got a
Oh.
finance guy to do all that.
Theo
for him.
Von, you better be putting these
You
investments
better,
right.
otherwise you're
yeah,
fucking
Theo,
up. Dude.
hit me up. We get some property.
Get some
boy.
property,
Yeah.
bro. Get
Yeah, he's gonna hit you up.
for some
Why
funny,
not?
for some
Because
funny deals.
I don't want to get.
You
into
just
it.
don't take y'all motherfuckers just don't take me serious, but you don't know if my
I take it
act-
serious.
I
This
would love
This
Theo
is
Von to
Will's
hit you up.
house studio. I take
I'd
you
love Theo
serious.
Von to hit you up, but
I know Theo. He shows me love. I got his info.
okay, sell him a house.
What- I don't fucking. If he was looking for one, and
Yeah.
my
He,
services,
he told me he'd come to one of my shows. He never came, but he doesn't hate me.
Yeah, there you go. Not like he hates Will.
He's a really nice guy. It's a chance. I believe in you, Will. Alec just doesn't believe in you. That's what's coming down
No,
to.
yeah. Alec
I
don't
just want you to
believe-
prove me wrong. You know, sell Theo Von a house, and then I'll believe you.
He's looking for investment. He knows where to hit me up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna stumble across this podcast here.
Hell
pretty
yeah,
soon.
Will. Theo's listening.
Yeah, he is.
So
He's
it's
gonna
fucking-
be.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah,
Who do we got?
15 motherfuckers.
We got Ray.
Is that true? 15 people are listening to the. Did you title it Mushroom Cast?
No,
Shroom Stream?
no.
Shroomy
Shroom
Boom? Are
Shroom
people
Boom.
listening? How many we got?
15.
Oh, across all platforms?
Yes.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Well, 14 of them are me.
I'm nervous.
31 are me.
Really?
That's bad
That's
numbers.
good math.
Yeah, just making sure that you get.
Dude, it's funny, like, my buddy's in town.
You have friends?
Did you meet him? My buddy's, like, traveling the country in his RV or whatever, but
Yeah.
he quit his job and he's traveling the country. But, like, one time it was funny, I haven't seen him, like, years. One of the last times, like, we, like, really hung out was he's a pretty good dude. You know what I mean? Like, not doing a lot of drugs or anything ever. Like, investment
Right.
banker, always straight and narrow.
Martita's motivation.
And one time,
Bing, 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 bing.
one time it was me and my brother, and I was in college. And me and my brother were like, let's take some acid and go to the Redbirds game, which is like our minor league team. That sounds fun. And my buddy was there, and he never really smoked weed, really. And he was like, I'll do that. And we were like, this is a pretty intense thing you're signing up for. I don't know, because acid's a lot. If
Oh,
you've
he said he
never-
was down to do acid. I thought he
yeah,
was
he didn't know what it was.
You
Me,
were
and
like,
me and my brother were doing it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." And
No.
we were kind of like trying to help and be like, "This is a. I'm not gonna tell you no, but like just letting
Buckle
you
up
know,
for 14 hours.
This is a 14-hour thing. It's intense. You don't even smoke weed. You couldn't even imagine what this is gonna be like." Like, and he's like, yeah. So like, we're hanging out in the backyard. Oh, it turned not fun for him so quickly. It was literally, I don't know what we were talking about, and it was like just starting to hit us. We're just bullshitting, and then we like said something, and then he started geeking, and the geeking turned into immediate like, oh my god, what's happening? And we were like, this is just the thing. It's just hitting us all right now. It's very intense. He's like, I don't like this at all. What can I do? And we were like,
You can't do shit. You signed up, buddy.
I was like, dude, I mean, well, yeah, we had a Xanax, luckily. But, like, we were like, we can give you this. And he's like, will it make it stop? We're like,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, for
yeah.
the most part. But, like, dude, he went inside. He was like, I was like, what do you want? And I'm like, you're sitting in here. I'm like, inside, I don't even know how much it's going to help you. And he's like, maybe I'll just play Xbox and take my mind off it. So he's, like, playing GTA. And I was, like, sitting there with him. I was like, are you okay?
and he's having
just-
a blast.
No, not at all. You could tell he's just masking the fact. He's like, yeah, it's better. And, you know, he's just doing nothing in Grand Theft Auto, just like running around in circles, basically.
Yeah.
Just trying to like do something
Have
that he,
some normalcy.
yeah, do something that he would think is normal. But I'm sure in his head he's like, what the fuck am
Yeah.
I fucking doing? And then once we got into Xanax, like, because that's what they give you. Like, if you freak out and you go to the hospital, that's what they give you. Because like he's
Want
like,
to go to the hospital?
what?
Should we go to the hospital?
Well, if we say you're freaking out, I mean, yeah, I don't want to go. You get a giant we can find Xanax easier than.
Should we go to the
We
hospital?
can find Xanax easier than pretending we're losing our minds, tripping. But yeah, once again, we went to the Redbirds game, and he was still, because I think it just like takes away the anxiety, but like you're still tripping. You just takes away the anxiety part of it. And we're like going to the Redbirds game, and he's like, dude, I was losing my mind earlier. And he's like, glad I'm not tripping anymore. And I was like, you still are. But yeah, so then I was wondering when I met him when he was just here like last week if he was gonna like bring it up.
Uh-huh.
Dude, like immediately went to Barney's Beanery, and like immediately he was like, like after the initial like, hey yo, what up? And he's like, yeah, dude, I don't think we've seen each other since that day. And I was like, I was wondering if you're gonna bring this up. And he was like, dude, I was not good for a while. he's like, anytime I took like a puff of weed, which I get that. Like, because like when I had like my bad mushroom trip, anytime I would like hit weed or anything, it would just like immediately bring me back to that state of mind. It was, and I've heard that with a lot of people that have had really bad trips. It's like the weed, just like your brain, like I guess, kind of just like, yeah, it's just like this is where we're going, and you just immediately get in that like wild anxiety state. It took me a while to get to the point where I could just like smoke weed.
What?
Yeah.
I guess I'm lucky. I've never had a bad trip.
Yeah.
I've had like acid trips where I knew I was like, you're so powerless it could go bad, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
still
why,
hesitant.
That's why I don't really like smoking weed when I trip. Sometimes if you smoke, especially on acid, smoking weed is like it makes it so intense for a little bit.
I can't remember. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I hit like 10 flows in a row, or 10 gravity bongs in a row, and that was like first time tripping.
That's extreme.
Yeah.
That's pretty extreme.
It was very extreme. And then that's like the worst thing. That's like my nightmare of weird, like worst things to do when you're tripping is playing those like trippy videos on TV. That's like, to me, that's like, that's what those videos are for almost, is to freak you out.
Yeah.
So you don't want to play some freaky videos?
Now that I've tripped so many times, like an accidental or stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing. It'd be really hard to have me have a bad trip because I've been in there with just like 4 people. In there.
Dude, I got this friend that growing up, like, and I told you earlier about where we would party and we had that shower.
Yeah.
I had one of my friends before I ever did shrooms. We did a lot of coke though, and he's like, "No, I don't do shrooms." He's like, "I did it once," and he's like, he was really like had a hard time telling me this. He's like, "I had a bad trip," and I'm like, "What happened?" And he said he was there where we were at, that basement, and basically he took shrooms with a girl, and then he took her to that shower, and he's fucking her in the shower.
And with tentacles.
No, worse, I guess. He said just slowly he could just see her body decomposing.
Oh
damn!
Just like he saw her bones and
yeah,
blood,
it's like what the visuals were doing to him.
And he's like, I just got out of the shower and just ran down the street naked.
Wow.
And I was like,
that's a bad
what?
trip.
And he's like, I don't do shrooms anymore.
Well, because then you're in your head of like, why am I naked in the streets now? Because I think that's what really makes you have the bad trip is then you start to like realize that you're being crazy. That you're being crazy. So you're like, am I crazy?
Okay.
Am I? And then you're just questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Of like, wow, I'm a crazy person now. Am I a crazy person?
I see.
It's just like then you just go down the rabbit hole of. It's a really weird thing. Tripping is just very odd.
We should eat.
I've gotten lucky, I guess.
No,
Why
that's
not?
too much, dude. I mean, y'all can, but that's
Come on,
What
Stars
is
of
that?
Death.
What is this?
It's Joey Diaz eats those.
Yeah, they're like 1,500 milligram edibles.
Oh yeah, that's it.
500
Yeah.
milligrams. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can't. Do
You
it.
got one?
No.
Then
Well, you know what happened with
I got
I'm
excited.
saying we have
Joey-
to make an episode. Where we-
yes.
Joey,
Okay, then yes.
Joey Diaz
Yes,
would
yes,
give it.
yes.
He would eat like 2 or 3 of them and then give them to people on his podcast.
Right,
Yeah,
I know
and
what you're
just have
talking
them
about
freak
now.
out.
I know you're talking
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I'm saying we give one to Alec.
Yeah, I would lose it. I wouldn't be fun at all.
No, you're gonna. Well,
I
that's gonna
was-
be the fun part.
I would have to just start. I would just have to drink my way out of it. That's what. I would just have to. I would be like. I would have to. If I'm drinking, dude, no problem.
Okay.
I can do it. But just dead sober, I'd probably leave.
No. See, that's gonna be part of the podcast. Then that'll be end podcast.
Do you know who Owen Benjamin is?
Like the podcast will be ruined without you, and he was like, I can't leave. But I
Do you
wanna
know who
leave.
Owen Benjamin is? He's a comedian. He was like at like the Laugh Factory and stuff. And he was like getting like pretty big, like pretty like prominent comedian in LA. And he did Joey Diaz's podcast. Ate a couple of them. Dude, he just leaves in the middle of the thing. I don't know, whatever. He just got too high. Leaves in the middle of it. And Joey Diaz and like his co-host are just like, he fucking leave? And gets too high. That guy quit comedy. And now he's like this wild conspiracy theorist guy, and he has like his own like cult kind of thing.
This is just
It just-
edible weed.
Yeah, mentally just broke him. I mean, that obviously means he's already on the verge
As to
of
another
that.
guy that's done acid. Come on.
Yeah, but he's already on the verge of that, clearly. But that just somehow just drove
Hit him over the edge.
It just put him, I mean, it's just the reality of what happened. But it mentally broke him. Just because it can't to you doesn't mean
Yeah, I get it.
that
I
it,
get
can't, it did it to him.
It's fascinating. It's
Quit comedy.
It's shocking.
Yeah, it's craziness.
Yeah.
Like mentally, some people, I've had probably more like, not like, I don't know if it's called like panic attack or whatever, like anxiety situations on weed way more than I have any other drug.
Like I never personally, honestly, I'm not trying to be douchey, but like in a way, like I never understood or acknowledged anxiety what it was. But everyone would always say growing up they smoke weed because they have anxiety at night, and I never smoked
Yeah,
weed.
that's crazy to me.
And then now that I smoke weed, I'm like, yeah, weed gives you anxiety.
Yeah, what-
you know.
Yeah, we give it's
Like
you're
I
just
get
anxious.
anxiety. I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
saying. It's not as extreme as the weed edible thing, but I'm saying I understand now. Yeah, weed gives you anxiety, makes you self-conscious, thinking over stuff, all that,
Yeah.
everything you're saying.
Not smoking weed. I
Shrooms
don't-
does the same
yeah.
thing. You know, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. You just become.
But it's like
critical.
weed gives you the anxiety that you smoke the weed to get rid of. That's all I'm
I've
trying
never
to say.
understood that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I've never
saying.
understood
It's
that.
nonsense.
Like, no, it makes it worse.
Worse, 100% worse.
I don't
People that
understand.
say that are living in denial, bro.
Or somehow that's doing it to them. I mean, if that's somehow you
I have
think
a
it's
hard
making,
time
of course.
understand how. Yeah,
I heard
but
somebody.
I've heard that so many times growing up. You know, I smoke weed because of my anxiety. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's how like Joe Rogan talking to Joey Diaz, and he's like, "Dude, how do you eat like 1,500 milligrams and going on a plane?" And like not freaking out. And Joey Diaz was like, "Joe Rogan." He's like, "I had about 3 panic attacks on that plane." He's like, "But I'm over it now. It feels good." He's like, "That's like what he likes is like
Yeah,
having
you
the
like
panic
that
attack,
adrenaline.
and then you get through it."
Yeah, you like the adrenaline. You
Yeah.
know you can get through.
There's something to it. Like it's like
It's funny, like the older I get, the more I'm scared of planes. I still take one, but when I was a kid, it didn't bother me at all. Now when we hit turbulence, I'm like, motherfucker.
yeah, I'm a little just like
I'm not enjoying
Now-
myself at all, dude.
Feels like everything was happening with Boeing right now. How like Boeing,
Me, I'm
Really
just like,
getting
if it's
fucked
over,
up.
it's over.
yeah,
If it's over, it's over.
not bullshit, dude. That plane starts going down, you're crying like a little bit.
No, well, I'm like,
Yeah, of
fuck. I'll
course.
be like, fuck. But
Yeah.
I'm
That's really how
There's
you
gonna
think
be,
you handle
there's
it.
gonna be some
That's
more
really
energy.
how you think you
There's gonna be
handle
some
it.
more energy in that fuck and fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be
Bullshit.
fuck, but
Yeah.
like,
Still knowing you're good enough.
No way you're gonna go. You know what? if I'm sitting next to you and the plane's going down, and you look
I'd
at
wanna
me with a
drink.
dead
And go,
serious face.
Fuck.
No, you look at me with a dead
fuck.
serious face and go, dude, man, when it's over, it's over. I'd go, fuck, I'd kill you. I'd kill you before the plane went down. That'd be my last act.
Be able to kill me.
before I'd strangle you, and that's what you'd say. You'd let me strangle you because you go, it's over when it's over.
fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it, man.
No,
Kill
we'd have
me.
to raid the fucking liquor cabinet.
The
That
plane's
would
going
be
down.
that
your
would be
ra-
fun if we're going down and Will's like better time than never.
Yeah,
he just
bet-
keeps
no time better
He
than
keeps
now.
a flask on him even now for
Yeah.
just that one.
Yeah, for just that
golden-
one last
that
moment, you
one
get
last
shot, and
moment.
you're like, fuck.
One of those guys.
That's what happened in his motorcycle crash when he was flying through the air. He was just.
Yeah, I had Johnny.
I don't know if
Walker.
it's the end.
I had some Johnny Walker, King Louis XIII.
That's your move.
Yeah. Johnny
You were,
Walker
you were a
Black.
Scotch guy.
Scotch whiskey, yeah.
You seem like it.
I mean,
Johnny Walker Black, it'd be with a beer, PBR.
when we
Yeah,
all
yeah.
when we all rode out to Oakland the other week, fucking, it was amazing how many. Like I said, as soon as we got gas the first time, I was like, oh, this weekend I'm gonna drink, you know, because we're out here, we're gonna have a good time. And instantly, just like, oh, here's a bottle in my bike, and I'm like,
Nice.
what? And motherfucking like our Prez bought all of us buzz balls, and I'm just like,
Nice.
what's happening? I was like, I didn't really mean right now, right away. There's a
Yeah.
lot of riding we have to do. But
lot of
I
it.
drank a shot or two, but I wasn't gonna drink a buzz ball. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's
How
a
would
lot.
see those buzz balls look so tempting?
They
So
probably-
tempting.
Well, you have
They're,
never
they're
had
pretty good, dude. They're strong.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
But
They're strong.
That was
Yeah, it's pretty like high schooly. Let's just get trashed right
yeah.
now.
Let's get trash drunk. Yeah. But
uh.
the flavors just for me sometimes the flavors when they were sweet shit.
That's not my thing. I bet that is your thing.
Yeah, but if it like if it gets you wasted, but you don't know that it's getting you wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't
saying?
like that.
You're like, oh, this tastes fucking. I can drink this.
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
Oh
I'm beer, and then any liquor I drink, I usually just drink it straight.
no, I was
Except for vodka, I'll do like screwdrivers or something. But I don't really drink vodka that much. But whiskey, tequila, I usually just drink straight.
No, I could drink.
just sip
I
it.
could drink shit.
I know, but that's what I prefer. Like mixed whiskey, like whiskey and Coke. I've never. It's always like, yeah,
No,
Whiskey and
too
Coke?
sweet.
not a
No,
fan. It is very
Too
sweet.
sweet for me.
I like it, but it is very sweet.
do the rum and coke.
Rum and Coke,
Too,
of course.
way too sweet.
Rum
Bacardi
and
and
Coke.
Coke is my favorite.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
Cuba
way too
Libre,
sweet.
man.
I don't even
That is
like.
my
I don't even like
favorite.
rum that much because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with rum too.
I get it.
But it was
I'm not-
Johnny Walker was like the standard. In
Johnny Walker and PBR, dude. That's hangover central right there, dude.
I mean,
PBR is good.
Yeah, but no, PBR is good. I like.
It's
That's
not
what you
gonna
drink.
add to the hangover.
nah, see,
is what
but
I'm
it's
saying.
like if you didn't have
that's
money,
what
you
I'm
were drinking
arguing.
Jameson.
Huh?
If you didn't have money, you were drinking JMO.
Okay.
Nah.
James
I mean,
is not
okay.
that cheap, but
yeah, that's what I'm like.
It's like,
Well,
this is
you
cheap.
drink whatever that or well whiskey.
Yeah, well, whiskey.
Well, whiskey is the
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, Jameson's not well.
Well, Jameson was well, like as opposed to Johnny Walker.
When? Well, yeah.
I mean-
okay, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I got my tears
That
of drinking, my
ballpark.
boy. I got my
yeah,
tears.
compared to Johnny Walker, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so we understand you grew up with more money than us.
I'm not like
nah,
that.
dude. I grew up with more money than him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
probably
maybe-
did.
Yeah, he had.
But
white
his
money.
friends were
He had white-
drinker,
yeah.
lesser, higher up.
Oh, no, in the
drinkers.
South, he just drink cheap shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Even
these
he did
motherfuckers.
Bud Lights and
We had
Jack
Bud Lights
Daniels.
too. We had a fucking Bud Light, Budweiser, all that shit. Fucking
yeah, it's America. You grew up in America. I assumed that you had most of the Anheuser-Busch products.
nah, we didn't have some.
Like what?
I forget because they weren't there.
Oh, nice, dude.
Fair response.
You grew up in Chicago. You act like you grew up in like the favelas in Brazil.
I didn't grow up in Brazil.
I know
No,
you
I
didn't,
didn't.
but that's how you're acting. You're like, man, we couldn't get a lot, but we had Budweiser. You grew up in one of the biggest cities in
And
the country.
Budweiser
And the
Light.
nicest
You grew up
areas.
in one
I know.
of the biggest cities in the country.
Yeah,
You're acting like,
and a very nice area.
man, we got by.
We
with
gotta
Budweiser.
understand his mentality. Like he always says, he's like, I only hung out with Latin friends. We all stuck in neighborhoods
yeah.
together. So those.
in the rich area of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my
You wouldn't understand what it's like in these streets trying to. You know how much we had to hustle for them Budweisers?
I mean,
It wasn't every
but
day.
I wasn't given shit.
Flipping a
I
nickel.
wasn't given shit. My parents,
Flipping a nickel,
my
going,
parents
hey,
never
son.
gave me everything. I wasn't spoiled. And then my boys used to hustle.
It's certainly not spoiled. You work for everything.
Yeah, but my boys hustled, and I liked that shit. I loved that shit. The hustling lifestyle.
Sure.
Ooh.
What's the hustling thing you've ever done?
I can't talk about that.
Well, I guess that was the end of that
Well.
conversation.
I mean, yeah, like
I robbed the house in 5th grade, but I only stole their quarters.
See, that's kind of fucking content I'm talking about,
They-
Will.
I snuck in their house, and the quarters for America, like Florida, Georgia.
Oh, you're a piece of shit because those are worth so much more.
But I didn't know what else. I stole their Slim Fast. I stole
What'd
their.
you do with the quarters?
I egged their house with their own eggs. I don't know what I did with the quarters. I remember I took them.
Bought a couple gumballs.
I don't know what I did with them because I don't remember having the thing myself.
Yeah.
But I was like, Alaska? Oh, Georgia? It was like cool finding them. And ultimately we got caught. My sisters came over. They caught us doing it, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And they got mad at me. And then they stole more shit like jewelry and things that matter.
God damn.
And then we all got caught.
I mean, in military school, we did something similar. It was the 7-day summer
Okay.
camp, and it was our company, and we went to like Bravo, and we took all their fucking luggage and threw it on the roof, and then we fucking did like egged and shit and threw shit inside the like interior of their cabin. We TP'd the fuck out of the interior of the cabin between their bunk beds and threw their mattresses on the roof.
Yeah, the mentality, fuck it up. That's what I did. I fucked up the inside of the house too.
Yeah,
I was
they were
throwing
so
toilet paper. It
pissed.
was crazy. It was not a thought through thing.
That's crazy.
It was
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, it was just fucking. We were thinking like taps. You ever?
I
seen
get
the
it. I
movie
mean,
Taps?
y'all know I've talked about it, getting arrested for reindeer humping and destroying the Christmas
You humped a
ornaments.
reindeer?
Remember we talked about it? I got arrested in 8th grade for we put the
Episode 7,
ornaments on the Christmas ornaments, like the
I'm lying,
reindeer
I
stuff,
don't
make it
know.
look like they're fucking each other. It's called reindeer humping. I had pumpkin smashing. We used to film like things. I don't even know if we put it on YouTube or anything. It was like one of those like camcorders, we filmed on.
yeah.
Oh, we just go to, because it was like big, like it was like 7th, 8th grade when like YouTube was like just getting started with the pranks. We'd knock on people's doors and like, like in our mind, it wasn't like we felt like we looked like 12-year-olds. Doing this, but we would like go up and like try to like sell some weird stuff. And like in my now I'm like looking back and just being like, people are like, what the fuck are these 12-year-olds doing? And like I remember asking this one lady, we were like trying to pretend to sell them on like a new bathtub or something. And I just remember talking to this lady and just being like, you know how much more water you could save if you and your husband just took baths together all of the time? And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was just like, what are y'all selling? And I was like, well, you and your husband, think about how much water you could save if y'all bathed together every time. And she was like, what the fuck is this?
You just came up with this?
Yeah. Like we had the idea of selling. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that was like one of the riffs I did. Once it got to the door, you just had to like just go off the cuff. And I remember going off the cuff. I remember like walking away, like kind of like a fist bump. And we were just like, Man, we got them fucking good. And that lady was like, "What? That was the weirdest interaction." None of it was even funny. I guess it's sort of funny.
I mean,
but-
I can kind of relate without the selling approach where, like, me and my best friend, or, like, I really love doing it the most, was just, like, pretend I'm not from America and have a crazy accent.
yeah.
So I go up to people at the mall and shit. People try and sell stuff like, "Scusi, where is the room you rest?"
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, the room that you rest, you know, my English. You know, I'll do it even worse, you know, but just get a point across. And they'd be like, "The restroom?" And I'd be like, "Oh, no, ew. And I'd, like, freak out and get mad at them when they say restroom and walk away.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And they'd always be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Dude,
Like,
I
there's how
think-
much like shit that I would do like that, and like not even the thought. Like sometimes we would film it, but like mostly like not even the thought of just like I was just fucking with people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like it probably like doesn't even really happen that much in younger generations. It's like
No,
why do anything unless you're filming it?
Well, for us, that was Jackass era.
Yeah,
it was
but like you didn't
Jackass.
need to film it; you just do it.
We were.
Yeah, we
filming
did it. We didn't.
Yeah, I think our group of friends filmed one time. Like we filmed
Yeah,
a
we
bunch
would
of
always film it and do
shit.
nothing with it.
Yeah. We had one time, my buddy had like a quarter stick or a half stick of dynamite. You know,
Like an M80.
yeah, well, like one of the big ones.
Yeah, man.
And fucking, so in my neighborhood, the houses were being built. It was a brand new development, so there's this porter potty. And we got the idea to
Gross.
blow up the fucking thing in the porter potty. Yeah, and so we blew this bitch
Closet.
up. And then fucking the cops came. Because somebody called the police because it's a white ass neighborhood.
yeah.
Cops come, they start asking questions, and this one dude admitted that it was him and
Yeah.
shit, and the cops took him off and fucking arrested him. We were like 15 years old, 16 years old.
I get.
And
Yeah,
they knew my house. The cops knew my crib.
of course.
Like, they always knew, oh, we're at the Martinez house.
People just like fucking. Some
It
of
was
them are.
fucking
Some of them are
hilarious.
so easy. Just like one time, like just
You fucking with people, I live
admitting,
for it,
but just
yeah.
admitting to the cop stuff. Like in college, one year we were in Sarasota, Florida, at spring break, and there was like a bunch of us, and like the cops came. We were all like, I was 20, like most of us were 20. I think there was like one of us that was 21, and they just like, you're on the beach, so like nobody has their wallet in the beach anyway. So the cop comes and is like, which one of y'all is not 21? And then like me and like three of my friends were like, we're 21. And that was it. And they were like, oh, like half of our other friends were like, we're not 21. And it's like, you fucking retards. Like,
Oh,
they
dude.
would have just believed you.
Yeah.
Dude.
They would have said, go up and get your wallet. And we would have gone, okay. And then never came back. You know, it's nothing they can.
So
Yeah.
there was these like little apartments right by my house, right? But they were right next to a sheriff's station, right? And back in the day, we were having one of these fucking apartment parties, and then like, fucking dude, we had these big ass like, it was like Tupperware type thing, full of beers and fucking like just a bunch of beers and shit, and then the cops come and everybody takes their fucking weed bags and shit and they're throwing them in this fucking big tub and shit. And then the cops come and they start out asking all of us, they're like, IDs. And the cops were like split up in two groups, right? And so one of them came and asked me for my ID and I told him I didn't have it or some shit. And then he goes to the front. And then the other cop's asking the other guys, and he's like, yeah, finish up with them, grab their IDs. And the cop comes up to me and he's like, oh, did you give that guy your ID? I go, yeah, I gave him my ID. And then they go to the front of the fucking house. There was two exits, a front door and a back door of this apartment shit, right? So I slowly make my way to the fucking back door. And you got this house full of motherfuckers. Like, just people sitting on the couches and shit. Cops are fucking giving them tickets for underage drinking and shit, smoking weed, blah, blah, blah. And then I get to the door and I slowly creak the door open and I just like fucking slide through and then close it. I wave to these motherfuckers, bye-bye. And then I fucking run down the stairs and I wait for a bit. And then, I'm like, okay, cool, coast is clear. And I go out and I remember my boy Daryl Baker. He's like, I'm like, yo, Daryl, I need a ride. And then fucking hop in and we bust off.
Good shit.
But it was, dude, there was so many fucking parties.
It's intense,
Oh, yeah,
dude. What if the
yeah.
cops at the parties?
Yeah,
I've had
Yeah.
cops come into house parties and shit we're having,
right.
and then everyone's, I just run. I never felt like they went after me in particular.
They usually would go
But-
for me in particular.
It sounds like it.
See, I had
Sounds like radio
friends
stories.
who would throw the parties, but then they knew the laws.
You didn't have to let them in.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, the people that would fuck up. Like,
Yeah,
When I
it's
got
letting them in.
arrested when like I fell through that girl stealing and all that stuff, we were literally telling the girl, "You don't have to let them in." And then eventually the cops just keep like saying like, "You gotta let us in.
Yeah.
You gotta let us in." It's this girl that owns the house. She's like, "But they're saying we have to let them in." It's like you don't. But then the cops just play those rules. It's like it's gonna be a lot more trouble if you don't. It's like it's good wordplay. Like you're saying the right things. It always tricks them.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Dude,
They let them in. They go. They just came right in. How'd they do that?
People fall from the pressure of those situations a lot.
I get it. I mean, you're in high school. Like I get it. I'm
Yeah,
not
super
saying.
get it. Super get it.
Yeah, no. Now one of my buddies is a cop.
Damn.
Fucking
What a faggot.
I know. I know. But it's funny.
Yeah. Did you hear about me at the gym last week? Like losing my mind on stage. I like went on. I went off. It was my entire set. Like it was 10 minutes. I just yelled at this group of people.
Oh
at the
yeah,
gym.
I've heard
It
about
was-
that.
it was-
Why?
There's a group of people that come to the gym sometimes, and it's probably the worst people that I've ever met. Like not these people in particular, but like this kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean that they were black. I mean just like this.
No one thought that until you
Kind
said
of.
that. No one thought that until
I
you
didn't think
said
he did
that.
it. That
You
was
have
just
to
a funny
clarify,
thing to
though.
slip
That's-
in there though.
You gotta clarify.
But
What are
it's
they,
just-
Latino?
No.
Asian?
No, they
they're
are
black.
They are black.
Oh, damn.
But that's not what I mean by this kind of people. These are these people like they go to the gym every week or almost every week, and they sit in front. There's like 6 of them, and
So they're loyal patrons.
to bet no, not at all. They heckle the entire time, and like the way
Like it's different people.
The way no, it's the same people.
Oh, it's the same people.
Same group of people.
Same-
I thought that's what I thought you meant by these type people. Was like the
No,
same
it's
type.
the
So that's what I
same.
said,
But there
they're
are
loyal
there-
patrons.
There are in life a lot of this same type of people
Okay,
that do
okay.
this.
But these
kind
are
of-
the same people.
that do
I'm
this
following,
kind.
I'm
Yeah, that
following.
do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the best way to describe it is like, you know how like when you're like with your buddies or something, and you're like watching a movie. And y'all can just like, even if it's a really good movie, you can just goof on the movie the whole time, and like you don't get sucked in at all because you're just goofing on it, which is funny. But that's what these people do at a comedy show,
Yeah.
and they're literally like everything that anybody says, they're like, "Oh, he said what? That wasn't funny," and they just like start talking to each other, like as it's going. It's craziness through everybody's set. I saw like there was one of them, like I was like, they literally during somebody's set. She literally was filming herself front row and just popping her gum to her own camera, like videotape herself going all night, and then just literally like just having conversations in the front row. And then if somebody like, let's say they weren't doing like, it's like nobody could do good there. Like it's just like you're taking everybody out of it and you're doing it yourself. So when I went up there, it was bad. It was I just yelled at him a lot.
You can see his passion right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so disrespectful and annoying, and it honestly pisses me off. Like if like you're running a show and you let that happen, but that's a whole nother thing. But I mean, when I went up there, I told California Red before. I was like, shout out to one of our guests. I told him before, and like it's literally like it's like a gay black dude, a black chick who's wearing like a hijab, then like a sassy one, and then a nerdy one, and then like a trans one. And I told California Red before I went up there, I go, I'm gonna tell them that they look like every type of black person to ever exist. Like it's like a whole spectrum, like the Roy G. Biv of black people. And he was like, yeah, you should say that. He was like, let's see how that goes. I go, I don't care how it goes. They're pissing me off. It should piss you off because it's your show. But so when I went up there, they immediately were like, oh, he said what? Oh, and dude, it made it so much worse. I just kept yelling at them like, y'all just saying what they were doing. I was like, you don't realize how disrespectful y'all are to everybody here? Because the only thing they do there, they go there and then they get on stage and they just do karaoke as like a whole group. So they're not even doing anything. I'm like, people literally are coming here to like work out their stuff, and I'm like telling them this, and they're just like looking at me like I have 10 heads, and they're just like, oh, he said what? We're doing what now? We're doing what? And then one girl, she started clapping back at me, and California was like, get on stage and do a roast battle, and just hands her a mic, and she comes on stage like, okay, this is what you wanted to like. She has 7 people in there already on her side, and then she gets on stage, says like nothing. The only actual, I was like, California Red, this is retarded. You're just giving them exactly
California
what
Red
they
is
wanted.
the regular Jerry Seinfeld.
Did you see exactly the regular Jerry Seinfeld?
No, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, you're giving exactly what they wanted. And the only thing I said, she was wearing like Stranger Things.
part.
She was wearing those like trucker hats, like that one kid in it, and I just said she's fat as shit, and I said that it looked like she was Stranger Wings and things, which was good on the spot. And then I said that she had a middle boob because it literally like her like. And she was, and like, but like it didn't even matter. She was saying nothing. She was just like, "You look like you dress bad," and then like all of her friends were like, "Oh no, she didn't!" And then I was like, "What? This is the opposite of the whole point." And then the set
Damn, so
ended.
your shit
And
just
then so
backfired.
it
Yours
only
was a bad comedy trip.
it ended. I mean, dude, but every single person came up to me, and like, including A Trey, who's running the show, and like all these other comedians, like, dude, thanks for saying that. They
Thanks
needed
for
that. I was
sticking up,
like-
buddy.
I was like, then why didn't y'all fucking help out? Why'd y'all like, help?
Because
them
they're afraid,
more?
Alec, and you're not.
And then
That's
and
right.
So
He's got
because-
Martinez
Someone's got to yell at
motivation
black
in it.
people. Alec will
So-
jump in.
So because then at one point I like called them retards, and like the gay black guy was like, he's like, you can't say that, and I go, yeah, well, listen to this, gay retard faggot, and he was like, I was like, yeah, dude, fuck you.
Damn, how
He's so
drunk were
far-
you?
I was
To go, you went Kramer.
one beer. Yeah,
You
dude,
went
I was
Kramer.
that frustrated.
He didn't go Kramer.
He went, yeah. He
No, I
went,
did not. That's craziness. But then like after that whole interaction, they just started just heckling even more and being crazier. Like I heard like one of them like say like in the middle of somebody's set, like verbally out loud, just go, why did we come back inside? And the other guy goes, I don't know. We should probably leave. Like as loud as the microphone. It's
Yeah.
like, that's just crazy. Just people like that is just so different.
and California Red didn't say nothing.
No, but that's why it was threw me off that A Trey afterwards. Just like, dude, thanks for doing that. I was like, you should talk to them. They come every week. He's like, I know they do it every week. I'm like, well, if it bothers you, there's a way to.
But their butts in seats. Do they pay?
No, they don't buy any drinks.
Oh, well then fuck them.
Yes,
Yeah. I mean, if you're not there to...
they don't buy any drinks. They just come, interrupt the show, and then they get up at the end and sing karaoke, and that's it.
Yeah. And is it a good karaoke?
No.
Damn. I mean, I thought maybe...
Yeah, I came for the karaoke. It was bad.
Yeah, it's
That part
bad.
I heard the stories of how funny that
It's like
was.
not knowing the words, just really standing up there and be like, bah, bah, oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
What is it like?
Bah, bah, oh. Fucking just annoying.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Well, you put them in their place, Alec. Sounds
I
like-
didn't. It could have backfired worse. And
Well, you got an A for effort.
You did say they were worse.
yeah, just. I guess that's what gets me fired up this week. I got a little fired up all week, kind of maybe.
Fired up this week.
Yeah, I was pretty cranky when Coke picked me up.
Smart
I mean, no,
crank.
I was fucking with you too, though.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I do.
But I want to bring this up. Do
Do you think you're turning into a cranky old man?
Because this is something that I, what do you think of this, Will? If you ask somebody, hey, when are you gonna be here to pick me up, and then they give you the time, and they say, 6:50, and then
I think that's what it was last week. Yeah.
do you anticipate when they get there to say I'm here, or do you just go outside at 10:50 with zero text, even though the 6:50 text was 30 minutes before?
I wait.
Do you expect an I'm here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And keep in mind, for conversational purposes, the person that does this is always picking you up at the exact moment, probably several times a
but
week.
the
But you could get a flat tire.
always,
Anything could
always
happen.
say the time I'm going to be there. I
Yeah, but
always
Coke,
do
Coke,
that.
You could get a flat tire. It's LA.
You've been auto.
But it's never happened. And I would text you
But
if
it
I got a
could-
flat tire. That's what's
I'm
happened.
not just gonna go stand out in the street and.
It's like
hope
I
you're
even
there.
said. I said 6:40. I said 6, whatever it was, 3 minutes earlier, whatever it was.
This motherfucker
And I
just
said,
asked,
I'm saying
I'm
I'm,
gonna put
here is like so much effort to just say I'm here.
I knew this, but we had the same conversation
It's- I
last
think-
week.
I
I think-
understand it pissed me off then. It's crazy to me.
I think you should get an app that'll alert you when he
That'd be
arrives.
great. That's like going to a
Because-
restaurant and putting your reservation, and they said we
As-
might be able to sit you at 6:50.
As a guy that drives Lyft, as a guy that drives Lyft for a living,
Yeah,
I
well-
do not have to just go up to someone's house and text them I'm here.
because they have an app.
Well, because they have an app.
Because it says the
I don't have
time.
an app.
You
No, but
have
the
the
app
exact-
You
also-
see when their car comes. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're late.
Same
Sometimes
thing.
they're a few minutes late.
But every time I pick you up, am I not there? The time I pick you up, I always say exactly what time.
But
Even
it's
if
the
I
point.
change it.
I'm not gonna go outside until I get an I'm here. It's just And I
So
don't think that's
basically,
that crazy.
you saying you like the bus driver, and
It
if you're
sounds
not there at
crazy and stubborn to
6:51,
acknowledge I do this all the time and you
You do
refuse
do
to
it all the
change.
time.
And you refuse to change off of what? The guy giving you rides to a
refuse
place.
change.
But I'm the guy giving you a ride.
know, but so
and
you
you
just
know
said
I'm
I'm here.
always there on time. Like, how does it
It's
not
the
come
one
across?
time you're not, and then I got to go outside and I'm standing there with my dick in my hand.
It hasn't happened.
Well, it's the fact. There's traffic. There's all kinds of things.
It's just.
Even like 5 minutes. It's an I'm here. That's
I think
all.
you should be open to the fact that it makes you sound stubborn. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying it doesn't make me sound stubborn, but I think I'm right.
Sure.
I think sending the I'm here text.
I don't think there's a truth in right or wrong. It's just does someone adjust to the situation?
I think
It happens.
What are you playing?
It's the reality.
What are you playing?
I'm always there on time.
Oh, this is a song that fucking Alec didn't know. No, this is how we introduced him to what Ja Rule was.
You
and
never
he
heard
thought
Ja Rule?
Ashanti was a guy. No, he knew the song. He's like, oh, Ja Rule with that guy Ashanti. And then we're like, no, you almost got it, but Ashanti's a girl. Or is this how I showed you who Ashanti was?
That's just how you showed me who Ashanti was. I didn't
That's
think
how we got there.
Yeah.
You knew who Ja Rule was. I'm trying to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
you knew.
And then when I said the Ashanti thing, I was halfway kidding. Like I knew Ashanti was a lady.
I did that. That's so
Yeah, I
much.
doubt
That's so much not acknowledging so much of the night. He just likes to reword it now. No,
Not
you had a
rewording
clear
it. I can't say
conversation.
something as a joke.
You
just to play along.
acknowledged that night. You thought it was a guy. We had conversations about it. It was funny. It's not like it just happened in that moment. It was hours of jokes about it after. You acknowledged it.
I'm not always there when you call,
can't just bring it
but
up
I'm
now.
always on time. And I gave
That's what Coke
I
said.
think you underestimate how good of an actor I am.
You
Make
got
us laugh.
fucking. You went to Juilliard.
Oh, fuck all that. The Papa Ja Rule, some song happened the other day, and the people in the car were like, "Oh shit, Ja Rule, remember him with Papa Christos? Like, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard Ja Rule since I just loved hearing
What's
them
Papa
talk
Christos?
about it. He did
That's the
a
restaurant that I used to work at.
yeah, and he did, and
Greek
Ja Rule
restaurant?
did a commercial for it. You could play that. Ja Rule, Papa Christos. You're not gonna be kicked off the
Papa
internet.
Christo's not gonna come out.
Trust me, dude. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's that restaurant I used to work at, the Greek restaurant.
Yeah, that's what he showed us. That shit was fucking hilarious.
It's that food
But it's
there.
nice for someone not to say Fire Festival, I guess.
That food
As a
was
guy
so
that
goddamn
supports
good.
Ja Rule, it's nice when someone didn't say, "Oh, Ja Rule Fire Festival." They went Ja
Yeah.
Rule Papa Christos.
Yeah, but I think it was because they knew I worked there. But yeah,
Yeah, they knew you worked
it
there.
wasn't like it was like.
The people I
Have
was,
you heard of Ja Rule? He's the guy in the Papa Christos commercial. It was like they knew that.
the people I drove knew Alec worked there.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what they told me about.
Wanna slap your
okay.
mama.
I was confused.
Pop Christos got the best motherfucking gyros you ever ate in your life. So good. Make one think to you got to have Peters. Pop Christos Peters. They got everything. I'ma just give you a rundown of some of my favorites. They got tzatziki. Hold on. Octopod tequila. Well, whatever. But it's good. Abolamano soup. Copper pizza. And they got wine too. I'm telling you.
Can you
come
say
on
these
down to
correctly,
Papa
Alex?
Christos. You can't even pronounce the food. It's so goddamn good.
Can you pronounce
Show
this,
them what you
Alex?
working with, Papa. Show them how you do it.
Hey, Papa, hey, where are you? Papa Cristo, are you here? Papa Cristo, are you here?
This is so
Come on
goddamn
down to
loud.
Papa Christos, 2771 West Boulevard, Pico. Or you can call right now and get it delivered. Papa Christos, ooh, make you want to do the dance. Opa!
Shout out, Ja Rule. Opa.
Yeah, that was crazy working there. There was a lot of weird stuff that happened.
Can you say one of those things right?
Octopodia,
Octopodia.
Spanakopita, Creopita.
Creopita.
Spanakopita is the one with spinach. Creopita is the meat one. And there was another one with the cheese, and that was I don't remember.
A cheese a kiss somebody.
Yeah, some other Greek word. That dude, that place was crazy. Like, there was like one time like a guy like went in there, and like Papa Christos, is like that big. He's like 4 or 5, and like his dad started. He's been working there his whole life, and like everybody loved him in the neighborhood. This guy came in one time. And he was like went upstairs to, like talk to Papa Christo, and he was just like, I don't know what they were talking about. I just assumed just restaurant stuff, and then you just hear him go, "Man, you're not Greek, you Turkish, motherfucker," and like really pissed this guy off. Because I guess, because like Turkey like invaded Greece, they're all kind of like pretty basically the same, and he literally just like storms down the stairs and is like, "You Turkish motherfucker!" Like walks through the restaurant and just goes, "He ain't even Greek. He's Turkish. He's like he's exposing him, expecting everybody to just be like, "What?" Like spit out their food and be like, "Oh my god, I'm living a lie." It's crazy. This whole town.
Was the food that good that you was
Food's
slapping your
extremely good, dude. Even on Sundays, you still go and they have all-you-can-eat barbecue for like $30.
Ooh.
Or
Really?
Greek barbecue.
I was looking at all you can eat.
Yeah, I used to bring a lot of stuff after work.
It's really good stuff.
Good stuff.
Probably the best Greek restaurant in LA.
You guys trying to go to seafood buffet?
Ma'am,
I'm down to go to any buffet.
let's
Man,
buy Red Lobster,
like a
dude. It's
fun
only
thing.
$5,000.
What do you mean?
Red Lobster's
it's gone-
going
it's
out
gone
of business.
bankrupt.
So how is it only $5,000?
That's what my sister was telling me. You can like they're now like it's like you can buy
Franchise
like
them?
you can franchise one for so cheap because I mean they're just like trying to liquidate
I mean,
because they're gone. I mean it's a bad investment,
No, if you can keep that fucker alive,
but you can't.
you can.
No, because as soon
Through the
as
biscuits.
no, because as soon as corporate because as soon as corporate says it's over, then it's over.
Then you fucking start a one-off.
A Blue Lobster.
Well, so yes, you just start a one-off then. You're just buying the name.
Nah, but you need the motherfucking connections, my boy. I need to know where those ingredients.
Explain to me what you mean.
Ingredients. You got to have that chain supply. Of
Yeah,
the fucking.
you can buy Red Lobster butter biscuits from
but if they
fucking
go
Ralph's.
under, they're not selling them no more.
Huh?
If they go under, they're not selling them no more.
If you can figure out the ingredients, you can look
But
it up
you
online.
need that original, like.
Yeah, but you
ingredient
can't.
Formula.
You're gonna
Literally, you can find that online.
You're gonna try to like what? Get in touch with the suppliers and then build your own relationships.
Yeah, you
within
got to find the
supplier.
plug. You get the plugs.
That sounds nice, but it's just gonna be the same motherfuckers that ship to Walmart. and
Yeah, it's the same.
says
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a-
understand.
Or
what
make
you're
it
saying.
easier.
How? My dad sells seafood. That's his business.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
think-
damn. Now we got to one up. I forget about this.
Well,
I don't
now
have.
this is a real business plan. Now we got one.
Now we got Blue Lobster.
Now we
Well,
got
you don't
Blue
think I
Lobster.
I don't think you can start a Red Lobster called Blue Lobster.
I don't
Fucking-
want to.
Now you're going to have to.
I don't. Red Lobster blows.
Sounds
dude.
like it's in your
Red
blood.
Lobster's the shit.
Yeah, if you're poor.
Hey, listen,
No,
we
Red
started off
Lobster's
with humble
great.
beginnings. I loved Red Lobster.
I love Red
Lobster's-
Lobster, man.
Yeah.
The biscuits are
Biscuits
good.
are
but dude,
good.
It's trash, dude.
Dude, I would ask for extra biscuits on my way out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biscuits are good. I'll
No
give you
one's-
that.
Yeah. And you wouldn't go there for the lower tier food. You go there for the crab.
You know
legs and
why
fucking-
they went out of business, don't you?
Yeah, because fucking.
They did the all-you-can-eat shrimp.
No, that was a lie.
No, it wasn't.
No, supposedly they got bought out by like a hedge fund, and the hedge fund
I have seen that.
has
yeah.
purchased the land.
It's true,
They
but
purchased the land and
simplification.
then leased it back to Red Lobster, and they can't afford it
Because of the shrimp.
because
The shrimp was definitely a
no,
big part
the shrimp,
of it.
The shrimp
catalyst.
cover. The shrimp says a cover
I've seen it
because they could have easily stopped selling the endless shrimp.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
would've
thought
seen
from
the
the
numbers.
get-go. But
Nah,
then-
but they-
that, what you're saying makes much more sense.
Yes, yes. Like they bought out the land. Now they can't afford the leases because they fucking jacked the rent. They gentrified Red Lobster. Your white people came in and fucking.
Dude, Red Lobster is gentrified. What are you talking about? I don't even know. What do you mean it's gentrified?
Like when
It's
they,
a national, it may be international
well,
chain.
what I'm saying is
I don't
with like
think,
real estate. With real estate,
I don't think
what
it's like a
happens-
mom and pop shop that got gentrified.
No, when real
from
estate with real estate, what happens is people come in, purchase the land, and then
course.
rent the property value up high, and then it's gentrified, and it's white people.
I understand that,
Yes,
but
that's what I'm saying. They did
but Red
behind the
Lobster's a
scenes.
national corporation.
So I gotta
don't-
blame white people for losing Red Lobster.
We
I
blame
don't
white
think so.
people for everything.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what
blame
he's
white people for
saying, but
everything.
like it's like already owned by white people.
Yeah, so
It's
blame
a
white people
national,
for everything.
maybe international corporation. It's not like Red Lobster is some mom and pop shop that got invaded
So they
by
need
the white man.
bailouts. We need
Yeah.
to send them
Oh, fuck
bailouts.
Red Lobster, dude.
No, man. See, I can't take that kind of talk.
Why? When was the last time you went to one?
A month ago.
Yeah, not you. 'Cause I already knew that.
A few years ago, because I haven't gone to it because I haven't wanted to. It's
the-
a family event.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's where you always used to go.
We used to go, yeah, when you're out in military, like, it's the biggest seafood
So in
chain.
military school, you went out with your family.
College,
Uh-huh.
it was the most convenient chain nationwide of seafood that you knew was always consistent.
I guess that's hard to argue with, but I just
Do you know what I'm saying?
I guess
Like you would go to.
I mean,
each and
I
every-
jokingly say I love Red Lobster.
I love it.
I love it, but overall, I agree. It's known as a subpar.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's
it's
subpar,
not-
but
it's
I'm
all
not trying to fucking
frozen
act like it ain't.
Walmart stuff.
Yeah, but you love it.
I mean, but
get
the
you.
crab legs and the fucking lobsters. For
I'm only arguing with me because it's just funny to me that you have this passion with it, and I've never heard you ever going to one.
I have passion. I have passion for the Red Lobster.
Okay.
Me and
You
the
should
Red
buy
Lobster-
one.
I
you have this
weirdly
much
feel like we
passion.
talked about this on another podcast episode too.
Maybe.
Probably did.
Probably.
Yeah, because I remember you saying you love Red Lobster. And,
Yeah, I'm
And I
gonna
don't
try
believe him.
till I die.
I know.
Well, you haven't been to one since the last pod. You know,
You
Well,
haven't
you guys
been to
wanna
one,
go to
in,
one?
there's a couple. There's
I
one
bet
in,
you haven't been to one in 10 years.
One in Compton. Probably one's
I
closer
bet
to
you haven't
here.
been to one in 10 years.
I've been.
That's an interesting bet you made.
You have?
Maybe I don't think.
I don't think so. And you love it.
I love
You
it.
love it.
I get the Tampa Bay biscuits now.
You love it so much.
He loves drinking. He doesn't drink either.
No, we just
You
used to
love
do
it
it as.
so much. You haven't been to it
He
in
loves
10
drinking. He
years.
doesn't drink either.
Maybe 15. How old are you?
I'm old enough to know that I love Red Lobster.
Yeah. What's your order there? Besides the biscuits.
Alaskan king crab legs.
Yeah, that's an easy answer.
And then
See, I'm too poor. I never want to order anything that expensive
no,
anyway.
yeah, it was always get whatever the fuck you wanted. Like when we
Yeah.
were going there,
That's
and
what Almond
we
does.
knew,
to me.
and we
She's
knew
like,
what
order
we-
whatever you want. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I would get
This is
the
Red
lobster pizza.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
on my mind.
Oh, lobster. Yeah, it would be fucking. It's about seafood, my boy. And pizza.
Yeah, if it's about seafood, then don't get the lobster pizza.
Why not? You get the lobster pizza as an appetizer with the calamari, and then you get the fucking Alaskan king crab legs, and then you get the dessert. Wow, super meal.
Wow, haven't had that in 15 years, huh?
Yeah, I have.
I don't know, man.
Okay, you guys want to go to
You
this-
should you should
this
go to
week?
you
Let's
should go to
Red
Rhode
Lobster.
Island, bro. You should go to Rhode Island and get the lobster.
There
out
you go.
there. I went.
I've been
Sean
to-
Mahoney took me out there. He's like, order anything the fuck you want, and he bought the fancy. And I drank so much and the fanciest lobster meal each
Good
night.
lobster.
It was amazing. It's like when I really dove into. I'm like,
Okay.
I can eat
What?
the fancy lobster. You know, it's nice to be able to do that every now and then, but that shit is top quality.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's expensive to eat like that.
That's also true.
Yeah, I was in.
I was just busted. I'd be like, I ate all that shit. Growing, it was my dad. This is what my dad did. That's
Yeah,
what we
well,
ate every night at home.
yeah,
he would
'cause
just
you're
bring
rich
it. He
and
would just
white.
bring it. No, it was just his company.
yeah,
But he would just bring it home. It's not like it cost him anything that it was already not costing. He would just bring
Yeah.
it home from work.
Yeah, straight. That's
Even all the people that worked there, they could get it on for like pennies on the dollar just because they worked there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, my family couldn't because
Because they didn't own a seafood company.
Yeah. they did different shit.
Well, you could eat all the
Legal
the
fees.
litigations you wanted.
Yeah.
Go home and just eat contracts.
Oh no! Well, I ate a couple contracts. with
I bet you did.
DUIs.
I mean, I like
My DUIs and
seafood.
arrests and shit.
I like seafood, but I kind of, I do feel like a lot of things are like taught to us what's high class and not. And I agree
Yeah.
with the whole thing that they are bugs.
No, lobster used to be.
Water.
They used to feed it
Yeah,
to prisoners.
to the prisoners. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, but I
It's
still fuck
good.
with
I
it.
mean, just-
it's good.
it is good.
Just without a doubt, it's good.
I love.
Like-
The only reason it switched is because they probably started eating it and were like, "Oh, what the fuck were we doing? Oh, are we giving?"
Yeah.
Those prisoners are like, "What idiots!" That's the
Yeah.
reason they're probably cooking it pretty weirdly.
Yeah,
Probably where like
of course.
cooking it in butter and
There's
making
definitely an
it-
elegant way you can make the shrimp
I mean,
and
don't you cook it in butter?
fucking lobster.
Yeah, that's what I'm
different
saying. Like,
meals.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just they probably just looked at
They
it.
probably
like-
just threw a crab at him.
yeah, exactly. They probably just threw him a lobster and we're like, "Figure it out."
And then there's the one motherfucker who's like, "Yo, heat this shit up."
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, "Damn, that shit don't smell too bad." Or,
Yeah, exactly. And they probably walked by one.
Imagine that.
themselves.
Trying to crack open a crab and eating it. That'd be wild.
yeah. The first.
Have you ever
motherfucker-
seen like live crab? What the meat looks like?
Yeah, it's like
It's like snot.
see through. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
see through.
No.
All the crab you buy from the store is already cooked though.
yeah.
When you buy it from the store, it's already cooked. You just heat it up.
But it
basically.
looks different when it's alive.
Yeah.
See through.
It's like
Yeah,
jelly.
no, but like live crab, like you can buy it from like fish markets and stuff. But like if you're buying it from like Ralph's or something like that, it's already cooked. You just gotta boil it in seasoning and shit. Like it's already there.
Let's have a fucking crab, a king crab.
I think that's one thing I really miss. I used to throw a like a badass like crawfish boil every year. We put crab in it and shrimp,
Oh,
and then yeah, I was like it's just a huge party.
Yeah.
And then and I would always be the cook. It's like a huge pot. It's very fun.
I get that.
But we can't do it here. I guess we do like a shrimp one, but I don't know. The only place I know to do it would be like in your backyard of all of our friends.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down with it.
Dude, crazy.
Yeah, but in your other than your backyard, I don't know where the hell we do it.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good area to do it in.
Yeah, and have motherfuckers you could be chilling by the pool.
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of things, they're just ideas. We put a date and some money towards it.
Yeah, we should start hitting up your pool. Well, it's still cold right now in LA, which is
I mean,
really
it's
weird.
about
It
to-
was like fucking like 59 degrees the other night.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Cold.
still cold.
It's not
but I mean,
cold
that's
time. Next
that's-
month.
That's what motherfuckers
Next month I'll start
forget.
hitting up your pool.
This is the desert, my boy.
Let's just start coming over here early on Mondays and fuck around your pool.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I don't do shit.
I like
sounds fun.
pools.
I fuck with.
We can bring you some weights out there so you can work out.
I like pools.
That'd be dope, but you probably bust up the cement after a while.
Huh?
You probably bust up the cement after a while.
Oh, 'cause that's how much you lift?
I mean, I lift a decent amount of weight.
Enough to break concrete?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. I mean,
Sure.
drop it hard enough.
We can play chicken.
Huh?
We can play chicken.
What chicken?
You can put the guy on the shoulders and they all get battle.
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's usually played for me with a girl on top. But
Yeah.
I've done it with the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not usually turning balls on my head.
Well, get some bitches over.
Yeah, I agree.
You're the guy, dude. You're the guy. You used to be that guy, but now you're a fuck man. So you better be better at being that guy.
I mean, if we had the live stream going and just chilling by the pool.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, we just film you working out. It'd be fun.
I mean, I've gone live stream at the gym.
I bet you have.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure out what you're going to do.
Gotta Martinez motivate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's just working out, just talking about real estate while he's lifting. That'd be very funny.
I mean, you could.
You could.
You could drop some knowledge on these fools.
Yeah, let's hear some.
What you want to hear?
That's up to you.
What you trying to talk
Motivating
about?
stuff.
Come on, let's hear one sentence of some motivating shit.
Fucking don't be a bitch and keep going.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing you put to an Instagram reel and
Well,
make
you
it sound
can't- you can't- you
super
can't-
serious.
Well, like, I don't
Just
know.
don't
I
be a
mean, my
bitch.
motivation
Keep
has always
going.
been just like I'm a little bit. I've grown up rougher, tougher in a sense, where it hasn't been that fucking coddling that you get. A lot of motherfuckers nowadays want to be fucking, babied. Everybody, oh, I'm so sensitive, this and that. It's like, nah, fuck that shit. Get your ass up and come on. Like, let's go. Like, just stay focused, acknowledge your issues. Like your white boyfriend who was taking the fucking acid, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm freaking out." If it's like you acknowledge the freak out, and then just look it straight in the eye, and then just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, I mean, I talk with my family, but my dad wasn't ever the fucking, "Hey, let's talk about it. Don't be a bitch."
Yeah, I agree. I completely support all of that.
You don't like talking about your feelings?
I don't.
Not too much.
I don't.
I'm not a feelings fucker.
Yeah, it's like
You don't
I-
want to be a
I
feelings
like
fucker.
to think I'm transparent in the sense of like I got no issue if there is something to talk about it, but just in general you naturally don't have a lot of feelings. So there's, if you're sad about something, it's good. I support people doing it. Support if you cry, if you do whatever, but I just never in general. I think it's you don't really have that much.
Yeah, I mean,
feelings
you
about
got
stuff that's worthy of talking about.
Yeah, you got the feelings and shit, and you feel the emotions, and you go through them.
Yeah, I think that's
But
all
you
normal.
don't. You can't let that shit get to you, because you got to know that you got a greater purpose or whatever the fuck it is that a greater goal, accomplishment, some shit that you fucking striving for. So like, don't be a bitch and come on.
Yes, the world responds to how you conduct yourself, and if you, in one way or another, if you're conducting yourself as, I guess you'd call a victim or someone that's too distraught by this and that, and the world kicks you when you're down. That's just a
Yeah.
sad reality, and you gotta. I don't like being around people pitching to me a lot. It's just true. I'm not the type of person I want to be around. It annoys me. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
You're an adult man or woman. Just come on. What are we talking about right now? But of course.
Damn, Alec looking tired as hell, boy.
I'm looking tired as hell.
Yeah, you looking
I was
tired.
just in deep thought about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What-
I mean,
what
I
you
just
think?
think in
What
general there's like an ebb and flow of it. Like it's like, I think that's kind of like, of course, you're not gonna like talk to your friends about like being on your feelings all the time. But I think it's kind of a stupid way to say if like you have feelings and emotions about stuff, you're a bitch. I think that's kind of stupid.
Well, you ain't a bitch because all of us do.
I think it just makes you like a sociopath if you have no feelings and emotions about anything.
No. But you got to be more like, I don't know, like think about it like a soldier.
You just can't be a bitch.
Yeah, you just
Not
can't.
being a bitch, but like you can still have a regular
You'll have them.
human
Everybody
response.
has them. Everybody
Yeah.
has them. Everybody
Yeah, I
has
agree.
them. I ain't saying
I
everybody
agree
ain't
with
got them.
that.
Everybody
If
got
you're a
them.
sociopath, well, it's fine. If you don't want emotions, that's okay.
No, like you have the emotions, but you can't dwell on them.
I just
You
think he
can't
was saying
sit there
that's
and
how his
mope.
dad raised him, and I agree. That is a normal male relationship. You know, talk to your mom about it, talk to the other stuff. But I agree that men and women are different.
Yeah.
That's how I would raise my child.
Yeah, it was
I
like-
would just be myself, and I think he'd be himself. You
Yeah,
know,
you just gotta
want
be-
to cry
like,
about
to me, it's
anything?
like,
I'm here to listen. Don't
Yeah.
you know? But in general, it's like you gotta grow up.
Yeah, what is it I said? I said you know, everybody says what is it? Like how you're doing, but like nobody's really gonna listen to you. And anybody who listens to you, you gotta pay to have them listen to you.
Sure, of
That's
course.
okay.
Like, that's like the point of having friends and like a family, though, is to have people listen to you.
No, I like to listen for people that need it.
Yeah, but
You know, I'd love to listen.
Yeah, I'm not
But
saying like anytime anybody's
but
like,
you
going
get-
through something, you just like.
I'm just making this up, but you get like one a month or something at most.
Sure, yeah. of
Yeah,
course.
that's what I'm saying. There's
Of
there's
course.
type
Like, if somebody's like
persons-
really going through something,
just-
you sit there and.
But there's certain people that are just energy draining with how they conduct
Yeah.
Yeah,
themselves.
it's too much.
Yeah, that's
Too much. You offer your piece and then you tell them some advice, and that's that.
Yeah, that's the line.
But
That's
yeah,
the
of
line.
course. But it's not. You're just a dick if you're just like, listen, man, I don't want to hear about your fucking cancer. I know you're dying of cancer and you're depressed and just tried to kill yourself.
No.
Don't bring that shit up around me, you
Well,
pussy.
you remember when you gave, you know, I guess I shouldn't say his name, but what's his name? My number. He's like, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna overdose on this, and I was like, I'm blocking you.
Yeah. Well, just- yeah.
I almost unblocked him like 6 months ago. He started telling me a bunch of nonsense on Instagram again, and I was like, nah, I'm blocking. I'm keeping
Yeah,
it
know
alive.
I think that was like a different scenario just because I really didn't believe him.
No, yeah, I'm not ridiculing you, and
Yeah.
I agreed with you that you can't. But that wasn't emotionally. I'm like, we're not friends like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just-
yeah, but that's a situation where you're just not friends like that.
Yeah.
You just have you have
Closer friends,
Closer friends,
absolutely.
yeah.
I like to be there for all those people, but there's just a certain, I think, a manly element of having less concern.
Of
about
course,
these
but like
things.
once it crosses a certain threshold of an emotional thing that you're going through, then you
course.
just have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Rare that I ever hit that or would ever bring it up. It would have to be something very serious for me to
You're
bring it
always
up.
right, but
I'm
it's
always bitching
Yeah.
about
it
what?
is always bitching.
Everything. And Coke
Yeah.
too.
Me not texting him, then I'm
Yeah.
there to pick him up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll be there.
he's mad at me now.
be there.
Any more mushrooms left?
Nope. No more drugs.
Maybe I guess I ate some yesterday. I don't feel anything.
Honestly, I feel nothing. I felt the queasiness in my stomach where I was like, oh, I'm about to get like in my head about like being insecure about like about talk. I know that feeling when I'm like it's gonna hit. Like I'm gonna overthink my
Yeah, I think I'm
thoughts.
just like used to eating our other friends' mushrooms that are like extremely strong.
Damn, he's got the super
Pizza strong.
white.
Yeah, it's very.
These are
like,
very
it's
strong.
very like you eat like
It does
a
not
little
happen when
amount
I-
and
yeah.
then boom.
Uh,
I gotta go pee.
but yeah, I'm glad he ain't with me because we're on the same. I mean, we're chilling though. I mean, I'm all positive. I'm sure it's. I know it's him. He just give me good vibes. It's all good. You know. And we got time. We got time to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. This shit is it is what it is.
No bad.
Episode 20.
No bad mushroom times. You know.
I mean,
Well, to be honest, I've never had a bad any drug time. I just listen to people's stories about their like bad trips. I'm like, whoa. Like I had a passenger tell me. This is just a passenger was telling me a story about his friend doing acid first time at a rave, but basically is telling me that the guy, huge fucking 6'6", played D1 football, big motherfucker. He just lost it, and he was just running around the campsite naked, telling everyone he was gay.
wow.
He was like, I'm gay, and people were like, he's too big to stop. And they had to like
Yeah.
call him, like, you gotta come over here and get him. And he's like, what? Are you just running around saying he's gay? And it's like, what? And his girl's there. He's brought his girl on this trip. And ultimately said like, they get him and then calm down or whatever. By the next day, he said that the guy said that there was like demons that came out of the ground and were telling him what to say, and he had to say that or they were going to take his soul. That they were like, you
nice.
have to say these terribly embarrassing. Oh no, and I got a little dick.
Reload it.
forgot to say-
Reload it.
I forgot to say that, and he said I got a little dick.
It's fucking. I don't know. I got it twisted or some shit.
But in theory, it was just they made him say all these terrible things.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know if that's a bad trip and you've seen demons. That's fucking gotta be mind blowing. Cause lighter, you said.
Who saw demons come out of the ground?
The Lyft passenger told me a story about a bad
Nice
acid
catch.
trip with a guy his first time doing acid. This huge guy started running around in front of his girlfriend at the campsite saying, "I'm gay and I got a little dick." And the next
wanna sit
day,
down, my
the
boy.
next day, he said that there was demons that told him to say these embarrassing things.
Take it, rip it.
It's like I don't know how the girlfriend's supposed
Oh,
to
that's
feel
it?
about that in that moment. If someone's the girlfriend in that situation, that's got to be a terrible situation to have.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Feel that shit.
It's gonna bring back his
Yeah.
mushroom trip, dude.
Yeah.
Calm down. See, this is why I don't even fuck with him.
Dude, I had a buddy who we used to fucking go to the nightclubs, right? This motherfucker at certain times would take like excuse me. He would take like 6 rolls. Like 6 ecstasy pills. Like at a time. And just fucking
It's
go.
crazy,
He was
dude.
like this dude was like 6'5", 6'7", like he's fucking huge, but the dude would just take them and just it'd be nothing,
Yeah.
and you just feel, holy fuck, how does this?
No, I had friends like that, yeah, big bodybuilder motherfucker, and he'd do like 8, 10 things of Molly, and I'd just be like, "You're gonna die," and he just didn't die. Blew my mind. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, I couldn't take that much shit.
Nah,
My jaw would fall off.
2 Mollies in one night is my limit. You know, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever taken a third in a night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think the most amount of Molly, like me and my buddy ate like a gram one time, which is
But
a lot.
that's Molly. Like I'm talking about ecstasy.
It's still a lot though. I mean, it's like that was at a music festival. We were just like eating it all day,
Nice.
and then one of the guys we were with, like, I didn't really know him, and he like had to go to like the medical tent, and then like he like came back and was just like, and we were like, dude, like we were like, well, the whole time he was like eating as much as us, but he like wasn't drinking any water, and he like wasn't even drinking beer, like nothing. And then it was just like we were like, dude, you should drink water. He's like, I'm good. And the next thing you know, he's in the medical tent. He came back. He's like, I really probably should have drank water. I was like, yeah, dude, you're taking like, it's like the one rule with Molly.
I am.
Or ecstasy or whatever. It's
I
just, like,
super
just
listen
drink
to that
water.
rule. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like,
And water's so good on it. It's not like
not.
It's
You,
not like
you
it's a
want
chore.
water.
Yeah, you want it. It's
You constantly run out of water.
yeah, oh yeah,
That's
dude.
the issue at a festival.
Yeah, with like the Camelbacks and like your water bottle, you're rolling through it.
Yeah.
You're sitting there just sucking on the straw while you're vibing.
Fucking yeah, dude. I remember we saw. I mean, what I believe was one of my first times doing Molly at a rave. Like someone like
You guys wanted-
overdosed. No, I'm good. Someone like overdosed, and me and my homeboy were just so amped up on Molly that it makes you have a good time no matter what.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Oh no!" in the crowd, and it makes a big circle, and this person's freaking out, and both of us were like, "I'll never forget." We're like, "Oh man, that sucks," and then you feel it all go away.
Yeah.
And then like 30 seconds later, you're like, let's get out of here though,
Yeah.
because like I don't know that guy.
Like, have you ever been like, have you ever been like at a concert or whatever, and like you're on a bunch of drugs, and then they stretcher out somebody like in front of you, and you're like, man, glad I'm not that guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I told you
And
guys
then,
that.
all right,
I
we're
told
back.
you.
Back,
As
exactly.
soon as they exit your vision,
Yeah.
you're like,
Exactly.
all right, well, that sucks for that guy, but
Yeah.
I saw him move.
I told you
know,
guys that
you know what I
happened.
mean?
to
I
me.
saw him wiggle a little.
Yeah.
Yo, I
It might have
told
been
you
a
guys
seizure, but you know, he was moving.
He's active.
I
Yeah.
told you that shit happened to me.
He's got spunk.
You got stretchered out.
Yeah, one time. I had
Whoa,
fucking-
you didn't tell us.
Never
Yeah, I
heard
did
that.
at String Cheese incident.
You I remember you
told-
said, but I don't remember you saying. Wait, you got stretchered out? Or you saw somebody?
No, it was like me. I don't know. EMTs got me. I remember I passed the fuck out, and then I woke up.
didn't
and
say
the
this
fucking-
part.
Yeah, because you guys were fucking talking.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I took these fucking chocolate boomers in the fucking parking lot.
Yes, I remember this.
Because, yeah, I don't ever, I didn't know what the fuck it was. And then I had some jeans that had a stash pocket in the zipper.
Nice.
And I had like another fucking eighth of fucking mushroom chocolates in there.
Yeah. What are
And-
boomers?
Mushrooms.
Okay.
That's what they called them.
Okay.
And yeah, so like I remember I passed the fuck out, and then I woke up in the fucking hospital tent shit. And they're like, "Yeah, you just passed out." Da da da. Da. And then they were asking me, "Shit, where'd you get it from?" I was like, "Nothing. I don't know shit." Da 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 da.
Okay. Yeah. Now I remember this now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. And then and then they eventually let you go. And then I went back, and then the guitarist like pointed at me and he's like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Yeah,
Wow.
man, jam."
Yeah, that's string cheese is very jammy.
Yeah, it
That's
was
some
white people
trippy
shit, but
that's
I was
some
just,
like next level hippie stuff.
yeah, I mean the colors and everything with that.
And just like the music they're playing. It's like it's like bluegrassy
but-
electric guitar mixed with like Jimmy Buffett kind of.
But that's what I'm talking about when you like
and the Grateful Dead.
when you find your drugs. Like sometimes it's best to find it from like the crackheads, because like those are like.
He's just defending his point of view. I disagree, but I'm listening. Okay, why does this
what
make
kind
sense?
of
to you?
crackheads do you mean?
Like not super crackheads.
Like,
You
what
don't
kind of
want super
crackheads?
crackheads? Because then they'll fuck you. with
Like
money.
guys that actually do crack?
No, like
What do you mean? It's just druggies.
Like
like
Alec?
druggies. Yeah, like
the
those.
hippie druggies.
Yeah, like the hippie druggies.
Yeah, the nitrous
are
the nitrous.
even those guys.
Those
yeah.
guys are the crackheads and the hippies.
I guess, like-
damn, they call them something.
DMT people.
Woom?
Oh, Wooks.
Wooks,
Wooks.
Wooks.
Looks,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what you're looking
Looks is
for.
That's the hippie crack.
Yeah,
That's what you're looking for, dude. Not a normal crackhead.
So, yeah, so like you would like trust them with the best
Oh, yeah.
chemical mixture.
Sure, sure.
man.
100%.
We thought you meant like an actual crackhead.
Nah,
We thought you meant a guy that smoked crack. We thought you were like, you know who you really.
Kind of how we interpret. Yeah, that's how I was
You know,
interpreting it.
you know who has the best drugs is guys that smoke crack
No,
cocaine.
no.
Those are that's where you get the real good mushrooms.
I drove a guy that was a crackhead a couple of weeks ago doing Lyft. I just seen a guy
Did you
walking.
try smoking crack on your shit?
Nah, like I'm an idiot. I just gave him a free ride. I just seen this guy walking down Western with crutches in traffic because there's no sidewalk and he has to.
Damn.
Like that's where people are like forced to go in the cone section. And he's doing this. There's a guy on a motorcycle pulls up and he looks at the guy, takes his hand off the crutches, and goes vroom vroom, and the guy doesn't do it. And he just see him walking sad. So I just sat there and I was like, fuck, I'll give him a ride down Western wherever he's going.
This guy got a
He,
heart.
I pull over, I say, hey man, get in. And he was like, I'm just a crackhead. I wasn't going anywhere. I'm just trying.
Wow.
Yeah, put the crutches in. And I was like, so I'm just like, well, where do I take you? I'm like, I'm not really sure
Where
what
do I
to
take you
do.
on this
He's like, but
crack
thank you.
attack?
He's like, can you just help me buy some crack? And I was like, sure, let's do that. I'll drop you off.
Why
What?
did you say sure?
I didn't know where I was going to take him. He wasn't going anywhere
So you
other
took him
than
to the
just,
crack house?
Why?
I took him to an alley behind a Jack in the Box, and then as soon as I'm there, then the guy who wants to buy crack from is like, "Who's this guy?"
I bet.
And he's just like, "Oh, it's my Lyft driver." And the guy's like, "I don't want to sell you crack," so he gets back in the car. He's like, "You won't sell me crack because you're here." And I was like, "I get it."
Yeah.
So then I just dropped him off, and he was like, "Thank you." At the next one, but around like an
Where did
alley
he put his
away,
crutches when you got in your car?
next to him.
Like in the front seat?
Yeah, he
No,
folded them bitches up. Did
across
he fold them
him.
up?
And then,
Nah, he just had him across him as he was sitting there with his legs stretched out with the front seat all the way forward.
Damn, he was
that's
feeling.
hilarious.
Because I put the front seat
So
forward.
you were
that.
talking to him behind when he was like laying down in your back seat, a crackhead on crutches.
Yeah. And
That's
I was
crazy.
trying to help
awesome.
him out.
That's awesome. That is a noble story.
That was helping him getting him the
Well,
crack.
that was that.
see, this is-
if
no, no.
anything, that was
I'm
giving
not
that.
saying-
That was
Listen,
giving that
listen.
crackhead the best moment of his like crackhead like.
Sure.
Because I remember
continuum.
this is the same argument I got into with Nathan Lowe when he was in town, and he was like, "You think you're helping him doing this?" And I was like, "Well, I was the reason he couldn't get crack. So if anything, I did help him that day."
Yeah, that is a good argument.
Yeah,
but
thank you.
that
But he got crack. But he got crack on the
intention
next.
wasn't there.
My
though.
intention was not there.
Your
My intention was not there.
I'm not saying I don't really give a fuck if the guy does crack or not, but like I think just it's funny to me.
Yeah, I'd
like,
also
I just think
yeah,
that like
but to
out of
start off
out
the
of
story, you go, I was helping him.
no, but he
That was
did
my
help
goal
him.
at first. I
He
felt
did
I know
bad
you
for him.
tried to help him.
Like,
and
think
then
about-
you,
Think about that
and then you were
crackhead.
helping him in a non-helpful way.
No, dude, think about that crackhead's experience. That
Great
crackhead
egg.
experience is just he's like, I just got picked up and I got chauffeured to the
Yeah.
spot. And I
Probably
had a
talking
bit
down.
of warmth and comfort, and it was kind of cool. It wasn't hot ass day like
Yeah.
it is in California. This was a nice, one of those EVs, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
telling all his crackhead friends, like, bro, this random motherfucker, thank God, and his name was Coke.
He could
and
tell
I was
he could
crack.
tell I was cool
It was-
when
yeah.
I was walking down
Yeah.
the road.
It
You
was-
know?
you should have seen it, dude. It was crack lift.
Yeah.
I called him right here on the app.
Yeah.
I call him. Look, guys, call him. Call Coke. He'll take you wherever you want to go in the
Yeah.
city to buy.
He
crack.
knows the crack spots.
He knows all. You can tell him. And be like,
And get a promo code discount.
Damn.
10% off
10% off, crack by Coke.
if you use key code crutches.
Yeah.
You get 10% off.
Walker.
Yeah, that's the story of my life, man. I try to like do good things, and it just
That's the
ends up
story of
being
your life.
bad. You know? Like, it's like I say that story where, like, it's a true story where, like, one day back when I was in Florida, I was chilling in my house watching X-Files, and, like, 2 a.m, fucking my homeboy, he's part of Rough Riders, Diego, so his name is, he called me up. He worked at the gas station down the street. He's like, hey, can you come through? And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, just come through real quick. So I rode my bike down there, and there was this girl crying outside, and he's like, hey, man, this girl is in an abusive relationship. You know, if you can give her, because he knew I had an extra room, because Charles, who fucks feet, just moved out. Because, you know, we all know each other. And he's like, I know you got a spare room. If you could help her out with a place to stay tonight, you know, she just looks like she needs some help. I'm like, all right. Try to be a good person and shit, you know. Take her back to the house, talk to her about, give her homeless shelters a call. And people called the next morning. She just sitting there, like, sad about life and talking to me about what happened and this and that. And eventually she's like, hey, like, I'm really depressed right now. I'm sad. Like, if I wish I had some drugs, like Molly or something, make me feel better. And I don't sell drugs, but I used to go to raves, and I had some Molly in my fucking room. Fuck it, you know? Gave her some Molly, and then in the middle of, like, her being high in the mall, she's like, honestly, like, I just kind of want to fuck. And, like, I'm not going to fuck in that situation. You understand? Like, we're already here, you know? But I didn't plan on this, you know? And I started fucking her, dude. Man, I always try to say, like, I don't believe... People exaggerate too much how women's pussies feel and how loose and tight. Like, if you've had a kid, we can know this. Other than that, like, I'm not concerned with who your ex was or any of this nonsense, how many dudes you fucked. Like, I'm not feeling it. I think your body's your body, personally, for the most part. But anyway, but this pussy was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, terrible. Like, you know, I'm wearing a condom. I was just like, nothing's happening, bro. I feel nothing. It was so awkward. And we're listening. I remember Young Thug was playing. It was such a sad moment for me. I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm fucking this borderline homeless lady. An hour ago, I was watching X-Files. Now here I am in this sad situation with this no pussy. Like, it's nothing.
On the happiest drug.
And she was
having the best time.
She was having a great time. I'm sitting there fucking her, and I'm like, what's happening? Mid-stroke, I had to ask her. I'm like, what? Like, there's nothing happening here. What is going on? She's like, well, I just had a baby a week ago. Like, bro, you ever been fucking a girl? I swear to God. You ever been about a week ago. About a week ago.
I hate that,
bro.
dude.
You ever been fucking a girl and wondering where's the baby?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how depressing that shit was for me, bro. I got up, just went to my room.
I didn't even think about where's the baby. I was just thinking that's like a
I'm thinking, where's this baby right now?
If you had the lights on and could see that thing, I bet it looked
gaping.
Horrible.
I don't. Yeah, I never remember looking.
Scarred up.
I remember even look.
Beat up.
Scab.
It was crazy, bro.
It just had a baby. It had that a week ago. That thing was healing.
We got like 10 days ago, something like that. Yeah.
That's how fucking fucked up she was.
She just wanted.
That probably hurt in reality really badly.
It was a terrible decision, bro. It was terrible.
I bet like she was on Molly, so it's probably just like anything in there.
She just wanted to feel a man and with some sort of connection. It was all sad, dude.
Yeah, they just put in your cave.
Had to
like a football helmet.
Bro, I had to like kick her out the next day. You know, I'm like, hey, one night, but here's the places to call. Bro, she hung outside my house for like 5 days, bro. 5 days outside my. I was supposed to go to. I was going to a trip to Atlanta. We're gonna ride out there, so I had to have my homeboy come pick me up in the car. I had to like run down, jump in, because I lied to her and said I already left for the trip, but I didn't leave yet, and she stayed outside my house. So I had to like sneak away to actually go on the trip.
Yeah, because she was just like panhandling out there.
I don't know what she was doing, but where was the baby, bro? That's all I'm thinking is where is now? Where is this baby?
He's probably strong.
Yeah, like.
If he made it, if that baby made it, wherever she had that baby, probably in a back alley somewhere. If it made it, dude, that baby's going to the league.
I was trying to do a good thing. It was the story of my life, bro. That's all I can say.
Do a good thing in a big ass hole.
It's just fucking.
I guess it's a good thing.
It's a good intention. Night, but
what was the intention?
To give her a place to stay.
Yeah.
And then if you want to fuck.
But then but once again, it's like you have this thing for getting homeless people and then trying or giving them drugs immediately. That's your move. In both stories, that is the central theme. In both stories, you pick up a homeless man, you go, I bet you were like, hey man, I know exactly where to get the best crack. And then you meet this homeless lady, immediately go, you know what would make you want to fuck me? Is Molly.
Drugs.
Yeah, here you go. Just what you wanted. No money or anything, just I'll give you a little drugs and you'll forget about money.
You get a bed for 12 hours.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
And you let me fuck your hole.
Yeah.
It was that was the baby's hole. Okay.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
the
the
baby's
baby.
house. It was his
That
home.
was the baby's hole,
It was
dude.
his home.
Baby's piece of real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
shit.
still some like hairs in there from the baby's head.
Goodness. Goodness gracious.
There was definitely.
You did it, yeah.
He was
probably
hitting
just,
placenta. and
yeah, he's probably just fucking the umbilical cord.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the remains of the baby the other baby ate.
Oh, whoa.
The twin baby.
It's a hungry baby.
It's a hungry baby, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, mistakes are made.
It'd be funny if she was just like, yeah, it was triplets.
Where are these babies?
Yeah. Strong, I'm telling you.
Where are these babies?
strong.
Man? I believe in that. You don't raise your kids to make them strong, you know? That's why I don't raise my children.
That's next level,
They're
not
just-
raising your kid. Being homeless and not even
Yeah, you do nothing.
not even drop them off at the fire station.
Nah, that's how, like, what great man has raised his kids? You can't think of any. You know, Trump didn't raise his kids. Obama didn't raise his kid. Anyone that's in power like that, you don't really actually do shit because you have the world to run. You have
But it's like
things
4
you gotta-
years or 8 years tops. Like you raised.
But Trump's never raised his kids. That type of person. It's not just saying the
Have you
4
seen
years.
his kids? He taught them just to be like him.
Yeah, it's all genetic. But people make moves like that and running things like that. They don't got time to really put in effort to raise their kids. That's a part of it.
Sure, yeah, I agree. But they like turned into him.
Yeah.
So they love, you know what I mean?
I don't think LeBron raised his kid. He just turned into him.
Yeah, no, I don't know. So,
He
well,
hasn't
yeah, but
done-
he's still like his hero.
He's been gone most
like,
of the
well, he
year,
still is-
20 years of the kid's life.
Yeah, playing ball.
Yeah, but he's still like, yeah, but they still is like, that's my hero. How could you not?
No, hero, yeah, of course. He's my hero.
LeBron is your hero?
I mean, that'd be cool.
If he was your hero?
I like him better than Jordan, so I
Oh,
guess if I
wow.
had to
No,
pick
I can't
a...
agree.
I mean,
I can't agree there.
I said like him better than Jordan. I'm not saying he is better, but I didn't have any connection with
Who
Jordan
would you
growing
rather
up.
be friends with?
LeBron or Jordan?
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
the peak of their career.
oh, then Jordan. I'm just saying I have no emotional
I
attachment to
super
Jordan.
emotional attachment to Jordan.
But yeah, that'd be way cooler. You know?
Yeah.
People hate LeBron. It's too much in the social media world anyways. You could do shit fucking amazing
Yeah,
back in
and that
Jordan.
makes you could hang out with like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, yeah. Way cooler, dude.
I met him once.
Dennis?
Yeah, at fucking what was that place? What's that place next to the store? Fucking the country place.
Oh, Saddle Ranch?
Saddle Ranch. Yeah. Saddle Ranch.
We bumped in because he lives in Orange County. When I lived down there in Newport, we were at a bar and he was there, and one of my buddies, they came over and like talked to us, and then he like walked over, like we like said something to him, and he walked over and he looked at my buddy's shoes and he goes, "Yo, your shoes are gay." And then the girl, like one of the dude's girlfriends, she was like, "You can't say that." And she like, and I was like, we were all like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "What?"
She
And then
she Hillary duffed your ass.
yeah, he was just like, "What?" And then just walked away, and I was just ruined that whole interaction.
She Hillary duffed your ass, man. You
can't say that.
You can't say gay.
Yeah,
That's offensive.
pretty crazy.
See, that's why my rule as an American is the way I view it is I don't say the N-word because I embrace America's history and I understand that. The rest of the people and slurs I don't care about, faggots or whatever, kike or whatever it is that people are upset about, I don't care. You weren't slaves. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been that hard for you in America. I'm sure if you're in Germany...
everybody's people has been a slave.
Like, I was saying, but it ain't that serious from this point of view and time spent after and all that. Like, if you're in Germany, you probably can't say Jewish shit. I get it. It's been 60 years since the Holocaust. You know, if I was over there, you don't push that line. But over here, you know, I don't feel bad for gay people like that. You know, it hasn't been that hard for you. I'm not sensitive to your plight as much as, you know. Trans people, I feel like I don't like them, but I like them. They cool, but like they might feel more bad for it, if anything. I see that there's more vitriol to them, but gay people always been cool. Like I didn't grow up in too much of a gay hating world where I feel like bad for you. Trans, you got little people that hate you.
Yeah, they got people that hate him. But
Yeah, you got people that hate them. You know,
Just not as much anymore.
yeah, well, I mean,
Hey,
I
used to
think
be
it's
pretty
more
bad.
visceral now. Trans people were lesser back then, but now there's more like
No, but trans people or gay people?
trans people.
Oh, they're talking about just gay people.
No, gay people have always been accepted, so I don't know what they still
Not
bitching
always.
about. Like, if from my generation, my point of view,
Yeah, from your generation,
then
it was
for
more,
me to not say faggot would be crazy.
Well,
I don't think you've suffered that much. Trans people, I'm seeing a little more now. They don't have a faggot word, but they going through it more.
tranny.
Yeah, I'm gonna say tranny. I don't care about
probably
that.
But that,
I know,
yeah,
but that'd be
that
the
wasn't. That was
yeah, I
just-
guess you're right.
That's not what I
It was
can think
called back in the
Yeah,
day.
you're totally
Yeah,
right.
it is.
I mean, for me, I don't give a fuck what.
Like,
you
I still
do,
don't
as long
care,
as you
but-
don't fucking affect me in a negative manner. I mean, I grew
I
up in
agree.
Chicago. That gay people started house music and shit.
Yeah, but I
That
still
was-
say gay a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say gay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say beaner if I want.
Yeah, like I mean,
don't-
I was
don't like being
picked
rude to
on- I was
nobody,
picked on as a
but
kid for being.
it's not
Spanish.
that serious, bro.
Like people were racist against me and shit. So I really just I think you just gotta have a tough skin because
Right.
people are gonna talk shit. People are gonna say whatever the fuck they want. They're gonna be racist, and it's cool. It is what it is. Do you, man? Like,
You know, you do something lame, you're gonna get called gay.
Yeah, I mean,
Just you know the way it is.
yeah, but I mean, I've been.
I think that effect has taken place though. Like,
Dude,
you
but
know,
I've-
they
I've-
don't be saying it to younger youth, I guess.
Sure.
But
Yeah, like, dude, I've had the police
I'm
called
saying-
on me at.
Like out here. I mean, I'm curious of. I'm curious. I wish we could get that study done.
For what?
Of
That
how
right?
many like kids in high school now call each other gay being funny
Hey, man.
compared to how much they did when I was in high school.
yeah, I wonder. I mean, we grew up with Smear the
Probably-
Queer.
It's probably like
That shit was that was funny. Smear the Queer. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never really looked at like Smear the Queer as like that guy's gay. It was more just like queer is weird. Like you're just the
Yeah.
one.
I had
Well,
no
it
real
just-
thought
it
into
had-
it.
Yeah,
It had a
exactly.
different context, and it
Yeah, it
didn't
was like
have
The
hate
same
behind
thing as us calling something gay. We're
Yeah.
not
They
really
have
meaning
hate behind-
homosexual
Yeah, but-
98% of the time.
Yeah, but
Well,
I was
it's-
so young when I first started playing that game. I didn't even like make that association.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I wasn't like get this gay kid. It was more just like queer. That's a funny word. That's the one who's it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, but it wasn't like there wasn't hate behind it.
No, it was just
Like,
a word.
yeah.
It was just like something silly.
Yeah, you can tell
sounding.
when motherfuckers hate some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like anything, I don't say rude things to anyone because it's just you say anything. It's all about your tone and all that.
Yeah.
But I certainly, yeah, just in normal context, that's why I just don't say the N word in general in any
I mean, I just don't use
context
it because
because of that.
like-
but I'm gonna say whatever else because I never have hate when I say
Dude,
It's just a
anything.
funny conversation. Of just
you see a lot of these fucking Mexican cats out here using it, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I understand it.
You told us one time you can use it.
You did. You flipped on this.
You literally wait. Didn't he just say that he doesn't use it because? You literally told us one night
No.
at the bar.
Wait,
that,
he's always genuinely being conflicted. He's just
I
saying
know
he
he's being
can, but he
conflicted.
always says he doesn't.
No, like there's motherfuckers around me back home that use it.
yeah, of
Do you,
course.
do you acknowledge to us that you told us that you can't?
I'm
use
fine
it?
with Hispanic people saying I'm not in charge of this. I
Do you
don't
remember
care.
that?
Like I mean,
I just don't.
Do you remember that?
I mean, dude, like if you're bringing the whole Latin whatever thing context, in a sense, I've had friends that will allow you to use it, and like, but it's just
That's a very
there's-
good political answer to my question, dude.
Yeah, motherfucker, we are politicians.
Yeah, damn, you dodged that shit so
Yeah.
easily. I was getting
Nah,
sucked
it's
in
just-
until I remembered what I asked you.
Yeah, it's just
That was good, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
on top of that.
Martinez 2024. That was good.
Feel motivated.
Yeah, man, you have your.
I said, do you acknowledge that you said that to us? And you go, I mean, yeah, back home we had some friends that, like, you know, they would. So good.
It would
like, dude, I have like there, you know, you have been okayed and or not okayed. Like, you know, it's a variety of people, so there's too much of a conflict for me to feel cool saying it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm.
Like, but there's cats out here all the time, and I'm like, dude, Papa, you can't say that. Like, but dude, I mean, you got fucking go to Miami. There's motherfuckers dropping that shit down all day.
Sure.
Little heel hook Cubans, the guys that talking like this, hey, blah, 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 and they pull
what's
it.
that-
Cubans,
What else do they
Puerto
say?
Ricans, all
Cubans,
them say.
Puerto Ricans, they say a lot of shit.
They
man.
say a lot of, of course.
Mexicans,
Puerto Ricans.
Mexicans, black people get mad at. I know. I feel like they don't get.
Well,
mad
dude, they
at
got
Puerto
Dominicans
Ricans,
too, because
but they're like when Mexicans
and
say
then you
it,
got
they're
Puerto
like,
Ricans.
"Meh." It's confusing me because I'm the white dude in the situation. I'm like, shouldn't you just be mad at us? Like, you know, why are you yelling at Mexicans and shit? Like, what does that matter? Like, I get it from like white people should say, what is I don't get it.
What is the question?
Why they get mad at Mexicans,
Who do?
black people for saying the N word?
Um,
That's what confuses me.
I mean,
Well,
why
they
is
do
that-
and they don't.
Why don't? Oh, why don't they
Why
get
do,
mad?
no, they do get mad.
Oh,
They
I think
don't
that
get
makes sense
mad
to
growing
me.
up for me. They never get mad at Cubans, Puerto Rican. Everyone says.
Well, they like it.
You know,
it always
not
varies,
white people.
bro. It always varies.
but then I move here and they get mad at other people for saying it. Where I'm from, they never get mad at anyone other
Yeah,
than white
but
people.
it makes sense on a base moral level of why, right?
Yeah,
Does it to you?
Yeah, because they're not black.
So, but
Yeah.
Cubans and Puerto Ricans are.
But Cubans and Puerto Ricans.
That's the whole
Or
point.
no,
Cubans
I'm
and
saying
Puerto
they
Ricans.
shouldn't be able to. I say I understand that they.
But
get
a lot
mad.
of the people.
But they
from,
only get mad at Mexicans, is my point.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
well, a
say.
lot
Yeah.
of
They
the
don't get
people.
mad
A
at
lot of the
Cubans
people
and
from
Puerto
the
Ricans.
Latin
okay.
Americas.
That's what I'm trying to say.
A lot of the people from the Latin Americas have African roots.
That is true. It's-
So there are
is
a
an
lot of ties
explanation.
to it, like
Yeah.
from those countries. You know, there's African ties up in that bitch. So yeah, like so that's why there is the okay and shit. Like I've had motherfuckers say, "Oh yeah, you blacker than me, cause you from the motherlands or some shit like that," and I'm like, no, like I'm Cuban and Venezuela.
All I can say is a white
But
dude
I was
from
born
Florida, Cubans are the most confusing of the people. Because, like, just, like, drastically. Because everyone else, you kind of guess. Cubans, growing up next to me, there was a fucking white kid with freckles and red hair, looked like he's from Ireland. And his best friend was a black kid with a fucking fro. Both of them
Yeah.
100% Cuban.
Yeah.
Speaking Spanish all day. And I was like, I give up. I can't tell
Yeah,
who
well,
is
I mean
what.
that's the thing. You don't know. One time I was in
I don't know what's
Venezuela.
going on.
Y'all are spies.
They're spies, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Spies.
we
Chameleons.
I was at this bar in
All
Venezuela, and this dude was a white dude with dreads and like blue eyes, and I never forget. And I go up to the dude and I talk to him in English. I was like, "Hey, like, let me have a beer." He's like, "Yeah, I don't speak English," and I was like, "Oh shit, you look white as hell." But no, he didn't speak a fucking lick of English.
Y'all are chameleons, dude.
Yes, I mean, well, like, dude, you have
you-
that European Spaniard, fucking like the Spaniards came over and conquered, like all of the Latin Americas and shit, and then they fucked with the natives, and then they had slaves, and they had all that shit. There was a whole fucking.
What do you think? What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Cuba chameleon.
Yeah, it's a great
Cuba
one.
chameleon.
Yeah, Cuba. Yeah, I know.
Cuba
That's it.
chameleon.
Cuba chameleon.
Havana time.
Cuba chameleon.
Na-na-na. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
it's a new track.
Cuba chameleon.
Cuba.
Y'all are sneaky, dude. The Havana syndrome. You know what that is?
Yeah, but they say that's the Russians and shit.
Yeah. You know now it's happening now. Did we talk about this on the podcast
No,
before?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Like 60 Minutes did a thing where like, cause you remember like how it happened like what, like in like the 50s, 60s,
I don't
something
know.
or
It
whatever.
happened recently too. Or not?
Yeah, and like all these like people are like, what's the word? It was literally like in like it was in Havana.
It was
and
by
like all
Guantanamo.
of these people and Americans or whatever, they like all like experienced the same thing where like they had like massive headaches and I don't think anyone died or anything, but like they just like felt like really sick, like all at the same time that it went away. And I think it was like the Russians or somebody shooting like radar things into them somehow. And
Like microwave wave.
yeah. And then like recently now, there's always been like there's 60 Minutes did a
Angles
thing on it where like all these like CIA agents like have like come out and like the CIA tried to tell them to shut the fuck up. But they've come out. They were like, she was like, I was sitting in my laundry room and like it felt like there was like a drill going into my skull.
Yeah.
And like just like fell off. And like she's like, when I brought it up to anybody, they were kind of like, no, that didn't happen. And I think it's like the Russians just like from whatever they're doing it from. Shooting,
you're
like microwaves.
You're gonna
or
sound
whatever.
crazy. You know, it's good to put these reports out so it gets more knowledge. But yeah, at the
Yeah,
time,
it's pretty wild.
they're probably embarrassed to even say like, it was just this wave of pressure in my head.
Yeah, dude, like the CIA, you know, like all that stuff is like they're probably like Black Ops. They're probably like have so much like warfare going on
Yeah.
at all times that no one could even imagine.
Yeah.
And like if they told everybody, it would be like, what the fuck? Why are we in Papua New Guinea
Crazy.
killing some alien warlord? Like it's probably so crazy. I saw like a thing like the other day was like some guy who like got like the Medal of Honor or whatever, and then like the video was it was like from like not many years ago, and they were like in like Uzbekistan or something crazy like that, and it was like the aerial footage of all our you know Navy SEALs or whatever in this like massive gunfight on like the top of a mountain in like Uzbekistan. It was like, what the fuck? It's just like 10 on 10 like at the top of this mountain. It's like what are we doing there?
That's crazy.
Yo, we got motherfuckers talking about the Neuralink,
Yeah,
Neuralink by
who's
Musk.
saying that?
Olay Films.
Olay Films.
Yeah, Olay. Films.
Reveal yourself. Talk about Neuralink.
Yeah, Neuralink.
I mean, would you get one?
Hell no.
Yeah. What if you're retarded, or you couldn't? If you're handicapped, because that's like one of the things
Yeah,
that they say.
understood that is gonna probably be a part of it.
Paralyzed from the neck down.
I'm open to all experiments on paralyzed from neck down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
fine.
If you're
Read
kinda
my
fucked,
thoughts.
you're
As long as
fucked.
I can walk, I don't care. Yeah.
I mean, no, dude.
I'm
that
past
shit's
that at
crazy.
that point.
That's why I didn't want a Tesla, because their insurance, like fucking, like I've said it before, it tells on you.
Well, good thing Tesla shirts is out there though.
I get it. What's probably gonna
To
end up,
cover the cover that.
what'll end up happening
And
though
the
is
va-
like people who have Neuralink, it's gonna like make their brains like go so much like their brains are gonna be so much better that like people are gonna like you're gonna like lose your job to people with Neuralink and like
Yeah, you ever
your
seen
kids, your
Cyberpunk?
kids will like fall behind in school if they don't have it. Like all these other like people are getting super smart because they have a computer in their brain, and eventually everybody's probably just gonna be like, all right, I guess we're all getting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cybernetics.
That makes
Or
sense.
gonna live off the grid, but like if you probably get to a point where like if you really want to excel in life, it'd become
Yeah,
the norm.
it will be a pressure too. Yeah, I'm sure
How
there'll
many
be plenty
years
of
that
people
is?
off the grid also.
Damn, what
Yeah,
if
how
you-
many years that is down the yeah, but then those are gonna be like so then there are like two factions in society, like the computer brain people and the
Yeah, the
natural
cyborg.
people.
The cyborgs. Dude, you think like you'd be able to pop in a microchip and be like, now you can play piano?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I believe.
Damn.
You
shit.
download it.
I believe that will
Damn.
become the point.
Damn.
And then they think like eventually like people don't even have to speak anymore because you can just talk
Yeah,
telepathically.
telepathy.
You're just
Like dolphins.
You're just thinking to each other.
Just like dolphins do.
You don't even say anything at all. We're literally just be sitting here.
Yeah, that'd be boring.
Yeah. But do you remember the book? You probably heard of it. Somebody read it. The Time Machine.
No.
Yeah, it's like a super famous book. I think it's H.G. Wells, but like super
think
famous
it'd-
book. But
I don't think it'd be boring.
when
to
he
talk to
when he goes in the super distant future, these like he gets there and he's like above ground and he's like hanging out with these like perfect beings and they're all like geniuses and everything's great and he's like there for a while, he's like wow, humanity's awesome. And then like nighttime comes or something and the underground people come up and there's like just two factions like that.
Fighting?
And yeah, then he's like, "Oh, this is horrible." He's like, "I thought it was so good," but yeah, it's like the natural, like they like basically enslaved them.
Yeah, I've seen
They
that.
like enslave them so they like stay underground and like basically produce all this stuff for them. And above ground, they live in like high society because they're like smarter or somehow just split.
Yeah, they're different.
Yeah, it's probably what happened to Neuralink.
I mean, that's what happens now.
Hopefully, it doesn't happen that way. That would be pretty
Shit.
trippy.
What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up?
What up, guys? Oh,
Yeah.
you got the Kel shirt. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean, like eventually, what if you're like, but like, couldn't you be like, if you're the underground people, you could be like, wow, our side's losing, so I'm just gonna get the thing. Like, if the
Oh,
world
yeah.
was like, I guess you're like kind of giving in at that point. You've already like created two factions of.
Once I
society.
start seeing a two-faction society where I'm
Yeah.
the slave people, I'm gonna reconsider my choices.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to be a bitch, but like this side sucks.
It's not
Yeah.
going well.
They have TV.
I'm
They have
underground.
TV up there.
Yeah,
They have TV in their eyes.
Yeah.
Like they're like,
like Wi-Fi doesn't go underground.
Damn.
Yeah, that would suck, dude. I mean, it's kind of like a Skid Row.
Yeah. Okay. So we are creating two factions
Yeah,
right now
I mean,
without
they're
even
already-
knowing.
Yeah.
Creating there's no middle class in America. It's being
Just the
destroyed.
homeless versus
There's
the
just-
housed.
yeah, it's the has versus the have-nots.
And like the people in apartments are like somewhere in between.
Yeah, well,
almost like
that's,
art.
that's lower class.
Art mirrors reality.
That's lower
Wow.
class. Having the apartment is lower class because you can't break out of that bond.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're just happy you're a homeowner. Well, is it a condo?
Well, yeah, it's a townhouse.
Townhouse. That's a house.
Yeah, it's still it's
It's a good
place.
house.
It's you use one to get to another to get to another. It's a rat race, but you can get out that bitch
With Neuralink.
with Neuralink and some real estate.
Yeah, it's Neuralink and real estate, everybody.
Martinez motivation.
That's what his whole thing is gonna be about. It is Tony Robbins' speech. He's like, guys, really the only way to success is real estate and Neuralink. That's it.
And marijuana.
And,
And
no,
marijuana.
I don't know about that.
I like marijuana. I support
Yeah,
it.
you know that they supposedly you can make hemp concrete,
Hemp
and,
is the
and it's like more like it's less it's more flame retardant than standard concrete and shit.
yeah. I think hemp has like 15,000 textile purposes. It's like the
Yeah.
most like versatile
yeah,
plant
yeah,
to use
they
or
brought
whatever.
that shit back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it still is happening all the time, but I recently saw a thing in like Michigan where the FBI came in and they were only selling hemp and they're just like, this isn't weed. And they're like,
Yeah.
this is weed. And they took like
Nice.
Yeah, because it's so
all
hard
their
to-
product, all their stuff, and they had to, take it to the news where people were like, no, it's different, you fucking people,
Damn.
Well,
Yeah, they probably got a fat ass lawsuit from that thing.
They're
Yeah.
trying, yeah.
So it kind of works out.
Hopefully, that's what we all like to think. Just being the actual business owner, who knows how these lawsuits,
Yeah. Generally, though, like when the police fucks with you like that, then you can
get paid
You can
out.
usually get paid out.
It's just good to have the
Yeah, but then it goes
outcry
down to the
now.
taxpayers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because of that, if it was on the news,
Yeah.
then they probably did all right.
Yeah, but it's all the taxpayers after that.
It's kind of weird. Like when I moved out here, like I started smoking weed, and I got a homeboy growing up in Florida that he into this and that, but. At the end of the day, he was selling weed, and it's like he tried running from the cops in his car. When he was selling weed, they caught him. They shot him in the head.
Damn.
They killed him, and I'm like, I'm out here smoking weed for my first time. It's crazy how different it is.
Oh, now than it is than it was in the past.
No, within that
in the
week, I was out
jurisdiction.
here, and I'm just like, I'm just living out here where I can smoke weed in front of cops for my first time in my life, and my friend just got killed trying to run for he only sold weed. It's like it's trippy, dude. It is trippy.
Yeah, I mean they declassified it though. They let it down now.
Yeah, it was like 7
Yeah.
years ago when I first moved out here.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy in the time how it's changed.
Yeah, because that's how it was, Like, I remember when cops came to my house when I was living in Westwood, and me and I had a black roommate, and I remember we seen the cops come, we start freaking out. We're like, oh, shit, what do we do? What do we do? And I'm, like, putting it away. We're like, oh, my God. And then I slowly, as they're walking out, I'm like, wait, weed is legal out here. I'm fine. And he was like, no, I'm black. I'm just doing this because I'm black. And I was like, what are you talking about? I swear, we're both freaking out. He's like, no, I just have to be scared and hide. I'm like, okay. Okay, but
I just never fuck with police.
I can't remember what they asked us about.
Yeah. Well, you don't have our white privilege. We're allowed to fuck with them.
I fuck with some cops in my day.
Nah, I never fuck with police. I'm
Yeah.
always kind and respectful.
I am too.
Hey, man.
I'm
Like,
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, but I used to be. Once you become a target,
I'm always yes sir, no.
I'm a
sir.
yes sir.
that's where I could say
I ain't trying
look,
to fuck with you or your
Yeah.
date.
it's
Please
my
don't
fault,
lock
but
me
once
up.
you
Yeah, I
once you
don't
own a
like
car
nothing.
that says Coca-Cola on each side of it, which
Yeah,
is
I-
my choice. But once you understand at 17, I'm like, oh, this was like to get pulled over 3 times a week knowing they have nothing. It would just get really tired. So then I'd start being a smart ass. I'm like, oh yeah, you pulled me over the parking spot? I'm like, what have I done? They would just be like, they never even searched the car once. I got pulled over 3 times a week at least for like 8 months. At least. And I get it. But then when I started, being a Rough Rider, all that, it's the same thing. You just know how everything changes. You know what I'm saying? You just know you're going to be followed home. You know you're going to have them pull you over multiple times. And that's why I started running. Because once you realize you can run, fuck it. But I felt like I was like led there by all the nonsense. People, they would pull me over and tell me, they're like, honestly, we're just seeing who you are and blah, blah, blah. But then you pull me over again a week later, I'm going to be like, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Now I'm mad. I don't know. It used to be frustrating. That's all I
Yeah,
can
no,
say.
I only got
Yeah, but you just
pulled
get
over
used to
when I
it, so you start being more.
Yeah, I was so
Yeah,
I
you're more
was
casual
so
about it.
comfortable with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
So comfortable.
Yeah,
Because
so
I
did
never
I.
got they never searched my car once. They never got no tickets, and it just always felt like you're just annoying me.
Mm.
Like, what are we doing right now? I get it. You think I sell coke? Look at me. And then they would always never search me. I was like, that could be my whiteness too. Yeah, I always felt like as soon as I rolled down my window, they'd be like, "Oh, you don't sell coke." I'm like, "Yeah." So let's move this forward. What are we doing right now? I'm an idiot. I
Yeah,
like
I'm just a
Coca-Cola. I
hype.
get it.
I made a fucking car.
I was just 17, I was fucking being stupid. But everyone told me it was going to happen, and it did happen.
Yeah,
I accept that.
Not surprising at all.
I'm not surprised. I got no one to complain to. But there was a point where you just feel so, like, tired. Comfortable with it is the word, yeah.
Sure, but they never searched your car. You know what I mean?
Never searched my
that's what
car
I'm saying.
once.
So, like,
Like, I never even had it that
maybe they're just
bad,
hoping
you know?
to just catch you like rolling down the window and it's just sitting right there or something.
I guess.
Like smoke was coming out and he had
Yeah.
blunt out.
I didn't smoke back
Exactly,
then
yeah.
either. I knew
know,
I
but
was
that's-
good.
They're
I was
probably
like,
just waiting for that. They're probably like, this guy's the biggest coke dealer in
In town.
Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's blatant about it.
West
Look
Palm
at this
Beach.
guy.
Look at him. Where is it? You probably have your picture up on a board in the office. With, like,
Yo, you
with
see-
a bunch of like string drawn to it.
You seen that thing that they just cut up on Instagram about West Palm Beach?
I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it.
What was it?
It's just a cut from...
It's like a cut from,
Cut from the
fucking-
History Channel
Yeah,
doing a,
like drug thing.
a show they used to do on gangs and drugs in South Florida,
Yeah.
but it's a cut they made. We're like, West Palm Beach.
Yeah, West Palm Beach.
Where there's billionaires and Trump Island and everything on Palm Beach. But little did you know, 2 miles away is Palm Beach. And it just really goes out of its way to paint it all like dark
Yeah,
images
yeah.
and gangs and this and that and the biggest idiots they could interview,
Yeah, sure.
And it's
that's
just
funny.
I was like, yeah, that's true. I get it. I never knew how rich where I was from until I moved. Like, because I never even thought people heard of West Palm Beach until I moved here. I thought I would tell everybody close to Miami where Trump lives. That was before, you know. But a lot of people are like, no, I own. You know, I used to drive rich people. A lot of them would always be like, I own this, that, and that there, and I'm like, whoa, you
This,
lived.
that, and that there.
Like you've only lived a completely different life. Like all the streets you say are different because that's the island, you know. I'm from West Palm Beach. It's different. I didn't know.
I mean, I think we can just pull up the whole thing. It's the West Palm Beach.
Yeah, pull it up.
You know, it's either you get him first or he gets you.
I mean, it's all real. At the same time, it's at the same
Gangland
time.
was a good
That's
show.
what the show was about. I'm not.
Gangland was a good show, dude. I used to fuck with this.
Palm Beach, Florida. A lush seaside community in the shadows of Miami.
Oh, that's
What's going on?
He's putting on the main screen.
pulling on the main screen.
That bonger got me so high, dude. I was kind of losing my mind there for a second, to be honest, guys.
Were you?
The what guy you saw?
That
Oh, the
bong
bong
rip.
rip.
I was kind of on another planet.
Nah, man.
Where supersized mansions and ups.
You know, it's either you get him first or he gets you.
Dude. You want to get real silly with it? You gotta look up Suave Smooth, Gangsters and Thugs.
You showed me that.
That's the real. Like, at least I know that street, and that was our culture, our music growing
Palm
up.
Beach, Florida.
They're gonna say gangs. I probably
A
don't even
lush
know.
seaside community in the shadows of Miami. Where supersized mansions and upscale boutiques are shaded by majestic royal palms.
It's the city of the rich, so they say. But everybody on the other side of the island of Palm Beach is trying to get rich.
Less than 2 miles from this tropical paradise is West Palm Beach, a city isolated from that impenetrable wall of wealth.
It's a bridge, actually, that go up. They really don't want us there. They'll just put up the bridge.
Is that what that's for?
With nearly
And then that's
Just
it.
to let boats go under it.
That's funny.
In West Palm Beach.
Yeah, but that's
2 miles away.
Yeah, like I worked at Trump's spot. I met him when I was like 14 or 15. Like, you know that's there, but I didn't understand.
What, in Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
just working on
Yeah,
this.
that
We
rich
did a
area.
show there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you know, it's like, you know he lives there, but I didn't know Jeffrey Epstein was or all these billionaires. I didn't understand that around the world
Yeah.
everyone's like, billionaires all live there. You know, it's just
Well,
a
back
weird,
then it
a
was
weird
just
not
millionaires.
me not knowing how rich Palm Beach was, I guess.
Yeah, that would be funny to do a reverse of that, where now it's just like all the people in West Palm Beach, but it's like about like in West Palm Beach, little did you know, 2 miles away, there is a man with an island where they do child trafficking.
Yeah, that's what
They're
the
like
show should
interviewing
be
the
about.
gangsters, and they're like, "Man, we don't go to Palm Beach. They,
Yeah,
they
we
fuck
go-
kids over there."
Yeah, we got.
We don't.
But there's rules to that shit. You go to jail and there's rules.
Of
to
course, everyone should hate pedophiles. It's very.
We just took down the bridge. We didn't want
This is the bridge to not let pedophiles over.
those white
Yeah,
those white
yeah.
people be crazy, dude.
that. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Damn.
Yeah, we should make a new one.
Like it's like it's not like I know it all,
I knew
but
what bridge?
it's like
We
I
should make
remember.
it one of those skits of just that, where you play that clip, and then it's like the updated version of just what I just said.
But I remember girls in like middle school, high school, they would say stuff like, you know, I look back on it, I don't understand how young we were, but back then they're like, yeah, I'm going. This guy has a you know mansion party somewhere in Palm Beach. I don't think any of them ever said I'm going to Jeffrey Epstein's island, you know. But there was a lot of
Sure.
young girls I remember I thought were hot that were like going to parties. And I was like, man, we're in 8th grade.
Yeah, that's what was going on.
Something weird's happening to that exposure. And like,
Yeah,
doing
that
massages.
trips me out because like my little cousin, and now she's grown up, and like I knew her as a baby, and now she's fucking grown up, like I don't know, 15, 16, fucking I forget the exact age, but bro, she's going out to nightclubs, and these kids, like their family owns the club and shit,
Wow.
and and she gets VIP service and blah blah. blah.
Getting tricked out.
No, I would hope not. She's smart.
gosh.
What?
Come on, man.
We were just talking about fucking kids, then you tell this
but you
story.
always.
All right, but let him go there if that's where it's going.
Yeah, damn, nah, she's smart.
All right,
She's
maybe
smart,
I
but you
got ahead
always.
of myself there.
Yeah, of course you got. You're a fucking sick, deranged white man.
That's what I thought was going on.
No. She's just out there. Like you see the exposure that these kids get, and especially if you're a girl. I'm afraid of if I had a girl, I'd be like, fuck, I need a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? But like, she's out there. She goes to nightclubs and blah blah blah. Like, she's. My one cousin said it when we were chilling during Thanksgiving. He's like, she's one of us. Like me, my cousin, little cousin, Carlitos, him. You know, all of us. We're all party animals. We all always been at the party with the shits.
See, that's the weird thing. Where it's like the older I get, I look at like these kids out here in fucking California smoking weed pens, and weed's legal. That blows my mind. But at the same time, I see them with the weed pens. I'm like, they're so young. Look at them.
Yeah,
I'm like, when I was 11, though, I knew motherfuckers smoking weed too, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's plenty of kids that, and so it's just weird because I look at them as such children. But I'm like, I remember, I didn't smoke weed, but
I don't.
you know,
I was super
it's
exposed
weird.
to weed. I knew.
I'm like, they're seeing too much porn, but I fucked when I was 11. I was watching porn.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just so uncomfortable to see kids and be like, they're gonna be exposed to this. You know, it's like that.
I mean,
maternal
it's gonna be
instinct.
there, dude. I was exposed to all the. I knew all the.
Yeah, exactly.
pushing
People,
shit.
kids are gonna find it. Dude. Kids are gonna-
I knew all the
can't
guys,
stop 'em.
and then I got asked too. Like when I got my DUI, the cops asked me that, like, you know, who's got fucking shit. And I not say nothing.
Right, that's good. Acid's pretty easy to hide. This is
Yeah.
they're only gonna try to get you on weed if you're
Not when
smoking
you're on it. It's hard to
Not
hide.
when you're on it. No. That's
Hard to hide when
that's
you're on
a
it.
rough
Once
one.
you've taken it, phew.
that's why you shouldn't drive on these. I have friends that
Yeah.
drive on
Yeah.
drugs. I can't.
It's crazy
I
to see.
can't. I can't be on acid and be like.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no way.
I've seen it. I've seen people do it.
No, I can smoke and
I've
drive.
done a little bit of shrooms and I'll be
No.
fine after an amount of hours.
I've seen
but-
some people drive on
it's
acid in
crazy.
college.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Or not like super far, and like just to the store.
I mean,
or
I've never
whatever.
done it with him, but I know Pete gets that guy. Pete's done it a million times.
Yeah.
Like I've taken trips and done acid through state. I'm like, you're crazy to me. That's
no, it's
crazy.
Wait.
insane.
Driven?
Yeah, some people.
yeah.
Reverend Johnny does it a lot.
Yeah. It's
All right,
crazy.
I've hung out with him. He's like, I'm on 3 hits of acid. You want to ride? I'm like, no. Like, thank you. If you say you got it, you got it. I don't know how to stop you, but no, I don't want to be in your car. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Death trap.
But they survive. There's some. I had homeboys like that. They'll be like, let's do shrooms and race motorcycles. I'd be like, no, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, that sounds so.
That was so fun to them. I was like,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me.
Like
You know?
the vision, 2, the reaction time, and 3, just
That's like
3, just like you're riding and just like space out for a second.
you know those drunken masters. You ever seen that? You know, like in Mortal Kombat and Tekken.
Have you seen the movie?
I only drink and do cocaine
What?
on a motorcycle.
You've never seen the
Only
drunk?
old fashioned.
You've never seen the Drunken Master with Jackie Chan?
No.
He's like it's Jackie Chan.
Maybe
like,
I've seen parts of it.
he's like a kung fu guy,
Yeah, I
but
think I
he's
have
better
seen
when he's drunk.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fighting these people and like grab a bottle of vodka as he's like punching
Yeah.
him, then he gets better and better.
Yeah.
As he just gets shit faced.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah. It was a bomb ass movie.
It was a bomb
From
ass
one of the
movie.
parts that I remember.
And my brother's friend growing up, he could only beat me in basketball whenever he was drunk or high. Growing up.
Damn.
It always annoyed me. Like, why do you always win?
Would he be like, I'm gonna go get drunk real quick before I play?
No,
you?
just whenever we
when it
played and he
happened?
wasn't high or drunk,
Yeah.
I'd win. And then we noticed like when he's high,
Man, he's
mostly I
on.
guess mostly more when he's high, I guess was the notable thing.
Yeah.
He'd always win. I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah, I've seen people like that with golf.
But
like-
people play in
like they're
NBA,
much
they
better.
play high, like it happens. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not against those things, but give me a vehicle, fuck that.
If you're in the NBA and you're doing
You feel that like the pitcher throwing the no hitter on acid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like that's all crazy to me, but some people it's their element.
Sure. You're just out of your mind. You're not thinking about it.
Yeah, you're
I'd say
definitely.
for the most
you're
part-
being led by a lot of people too.
Yeah, I'd say for the most
You
part.
gotta pitch. You gotta pitch.
Yeah, if you're in the NBA getting high, but I'd say mostly that's irresponsible.
Nah,
Yeah, but throwing
there's just a
the
couple
no-hitter,
players that
fucking just
you look back at
taking-
their career and they say I
Yeah.
did better on the games I was high.
Yeah.
And there's like arguments to it, you know.
Sure.
I also would first think that, but you know, I've heard enough.
Yeah. I mean, it works,
some
it
people,
works,
some
whatever.
people are different. Yeah.
Was
that's
that the
all.
first time the dude was taking acid playing baseball?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis is his name.
Mhm.
There you
That's
go.
insane.
Like, yeah, I don't
Screw
support it
no
as a
hitter.
plan, but
Yeah, he like didn't think he was but he didn't think he was pitching. He was like not supposed to pitch that day, so he took it when he was in the dugout. And then they were like, whatever happened, and they were like, you're up.
And then he's
like
"Holy shit,
so-and-so,
destiny,
whatever.
destiny
now
hits."
how many players have tried this since and there's no story about it going
Yeah,
well?
yeah, about going.
There's a couple, dude.
Have there?
No, there has to be. There's no story about it, but there's been a sense that
Yeah, he's
stories
just like,
happen.
"Take me
There's
off,
been a
take me
couple
off."
pictures
Yeah,
that are
take
like,
me
No, if I can't do this.
I gotta try to take this acid and see if it makes me better, and they just probably went out there and shit the bed
And can't tell.
so
coach.
fucking
Can't
hard.
tell coach. It's because I'm on acid. He's just like,
Something's off.
Yeah, but except you probably wouldn't be that cool about it.
Couldn't be that
Yeah.
cool.
You'd be
right?
like, I don't know, coach. I don't know, coach. Nothing.
I can't do this, coach. I really
No, you'd be like, Coach, I threw a good game, right? It's like you haven't started yet. Like, fuck.
Would you like fucking hurt yourself on purpose or some shit? Fall down? Oh, shit.
I mean, if I'm freaking out like that, $1 million deal. I mean, I guess the point was you tried and you failed. Then you got to deal with it, you know. So yeah, I guess then you say your arm hurts. You hit it against a wall real hard.
But you ain't got no walls in the fucking center plate.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
you
mean, after
pretend
they
it-
take you out,
You
that's
just
all I
drop an
meant.
elbow right on
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
I slipped.
Yeah, just I slipped.
I got a concussion. I slipped.
Yeah, ruin your whole pitching career from it. Break your elbow. Damn, dude.
That'd be the worst story ever. It's happened to some people, I'm sure.
Certainly, at least like in like college or like AA or something like that.
Yeah, there's gotta be a couple inspired motherfuckers that are like, I'm going for it,
Yeah.
and we don't know their name.
No.
That's how it played out.
No, or we won't yet, because it's like that's something you don't admit till like after your career's over, you know.
Did what's his name admit it after his career was over?
I believe so. I believe it was.
And that was like 30 years ago.
It was a while. I think it was like in the 70s.
Yeah, 50 years ago.
50 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it hasn't happened. I don't think they're still pitching.
I mean, and you can't even piss that.
That's true, but like I think like I mean like the story like really gained like notoriety. I feel like not after his career was over. So I feel like somebody like a generation now who just like knows that story and is like, oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a while nobody knew about it. So like it's probably like I bet you there's people who like just with how crazy shrooms and stuff are now. I bet you there's a lot of pitchers in like college or something that'll eat mushrooms. And
Yeah, that's the point.
At
I'm
least
thinking.
try to-
I
They're
think some
starting
motherfuckers
their
are trying it.
Yeah, there's something like microdose. I'm sure those like microdose.
Oh yeah, speaking of training, how's your training going?
Yeah.
Training's good.
You been microdosing?
Yeah. What'd you do
I haven't
today?
been microdosing. I did that workout, that boxing one. It's like 25 push-ups, like 75 push-ups, 75 diamond push-ups.
Right.
Run to like at least for like 20 minutes, then do like suicide-y type things. And jump rope.
Well, any gym that wants you to commit suicide is
Yeah.
problematic. I don't understand what that means.
Mhm.
Just gotta go home, cut your wrists a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm getting the boxing gloves soon.
Cool.
Probably this week.
Amazon.
Yeah, I guess I could go somewhere, but I'll probably just get them on Amazon. I told Danny that it would be cool to get this. I really like 16-ounce gloves, the 1 pound gloves, just because I just
I don't
think
know
that
the fucking
I don't know.
difference.
We just asked like some boxing dudes, and they were like, "Y'all should do that one." It's like the thick. That's like the thickest one.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, good.
Yeah, you don't want no bare knuckle on that shit.
Exactly.
I mean, again, all my money is on Alec, even though I'm Danny's supposed trainer. So that's, I gotta stop at least
he told
saying
me
that.
I wasn't his anymore.
Hey, it's Kenny Line now, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, Kenny, Mikey's gonna help me too.
Kenny Line mostly.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I can pin Kenny down.
Just gonna get under Danny's skin with it, you know. We gotta-
Yeah. No, we can make a video, like, we'll, like, you know, give that the allure or whatever. But
Yeah.
Gotta make you a Rocky video.
that'd be
do
cool.
Rocky
Literally,
video.
just do Rocky.
Let's do a
Yeah,
Rocky training.
You gotta get you
Yeah,
some.
that's fun.
Get you some stairs.
With,
The
no,
Culver,
We need
the Culver City steps.
That would be fun to do the Culver City steps, and it's just like I just
Culver
keep
City
going.
steps, yeah.
I just keep, and they're just long as fuck. And
Yeah.
just goes over the top. That'd be funny.
I
I
like it.
mean, you don't have to be running that, my boy.
Hmm.
And then we gotta get you in the gym.
Yeah, I'll watch you.
We
Going
gotta
up
get them
those
weights.
steps.
You gotta get them weights to break down those muscle fibers and then fucking regrow them.
There you go.
I know how getting
feeling-
stronger works.
Come on.
See the.
No, but you ain't about the weights. Are you in them weights? You at that gym?
I told you this yesterday. I do go to the gym.
But you hit the weights.
That's what I'm saying. I do at the gym.
Cool. None of just this push-up shit. Calisthenics is cool, but you need them bricks.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got Danny coming up, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
I want this to be a boxing match.
I get it.
Will wants to be proud of you.
Yeah.
Will wants to be proud of the boxing performance we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
see.
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Bruce Buffer.
Yeah.
And he's Cuban.
Yep. You know Malik B?
Yeah, he's a boxer.
Yeah, he was training me for like twice, and then fucking I couldn't get back to him.
He probably might be doing that. He might do that for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, he's
that'd be
great. He's
great
great. He starts you
promotion.
off with it's the footwork. Footwork too. Footwork is very important. It's a whole fucking mantra, man. I fuck with boxing.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah,
I would
make
do it if I
that
could
make that
afford it.
happen, dude. That's a good idea.
You know, that's one thing I want paper for. I would fucking train how to like.
Gosh, you got a handicap plate, my friend.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I can't still train.
You can still train. I thought you meant like you were about to
No, I'm
get
never
in it.
going into boxing or MMA or anything like that because I wouldn't want to end up stupid. You know, with CTE.
Well, that's the only reason I want to do this.
I'm scared of the cauliflower ear.
I'm not
I've
afraid of cauliflower.
just
I'm
kidding.
afraid of the fucking brain being fucked up.
that one
I've
ear,
always like
dude.
wanted to box. Had like that fantasy. So literally, it's like the last time I'll
Last
probably
chance
ever do
you're
this.
ever
The
gonna
one and
get-
only chance, really.
Yeah, this is your shot at the big leagues.
Yeah,
Next,
dude.
gonna be
You're
fighting
this
Jake
is
Paul.
that'd be
Should
awesome.
we set that one up? Fuck.
Wow, maybe.
Find
Do you think you could take Jake Paul?
No.
Yeah, that'd be a terrible idea.
Yeah. I mean, if I had like 3 years of pretty consistent, solid
Yeah, you'd have to have
training.
consistent training, a
Maybe.
great diet. I mean, that's why the motherfucker's good, because he's got everything in his favor.
Yeah, well, he hasn't fought anybody.
He's been
Well,
publicly
but the
he's been
thing is-
publicly
but the thing
training.
is- But the thing is, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
been-
saying he is training. I don't think he's.
Yeah.
he's got.
I
the
don't think he's
money.
good as a regular professional boxer his age is.
Me
No,
too.
definitely not.
That's
I
why
don't-
he won't
but
fight him.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that, and I'm just saying, but he has like just because of his paper.
No,
he's got
respect
the
to him,
ability.
dude. He's getting so much money. Respect.
Yeah, no,
Like,
listen, man.
well, but that provides the ease to have the right trainers, the right nutrients.
Sure,
And
but he's only been doing it like 3 years.
Yeah.
All these guys have been doing it their whole life.
Yeah.
He can beat up some old UFC guys and
Yeah.
some like washed up fighters.
Yeah, agreed.
But like a
He's not gonna beat Tyson though.
well, they already
not
it already
fighting
ended.
Tyson.
Yeah, they're not fighting.
Oh, they're done forever. I thought it was gonna be postponed.
I mean, I
That's
bet it.
postponed
I
for
don't.
life.
I don't think that shit happens.
Yeah, I never thought it was happening in the beginning.
No.
And we all been taken for a ruse. Then.
He got that ulcer thing or whatever, and then he said he was fine, and then like they took it back again.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But it's not like they got any money, unless somehow they did. If they're like
maybe
just for-
sponsorships.
yeah, something. Yeah, I bet you they
Sponsorships
did
and
make
quick
some money
commercials.
somehow.
Absolutely, just the hype.
Just a hype.
Easily, somebody could just like one of Tyson's people could just talk him out of it. If like what if, or
Yeah,
what
yeah.
if, or what if like in the contract it said he was supposed to lose or something, and then Tyson was just been thinking about it. And he's like, no, fuck that.
That'd be
Yeah,
crazy if he signed a contract and he's supposed to.
Not gonna lose.
but-
I think tie. I think it was just gonna go to decision,
Yeah, but
and then it was just gonna be like a unanimous tie or whatever, and then it would be like the thing of like maybe they fight again, but then
Right, that's what I would have, I guess, bet on.
that,
happening.
I want a
Yes.
knockout. I want a knockout.
yeah, but I don't think-
We would all want to know.
yeah, of course.
We all-
Everybody wants Tyson to go in there and destroy him.
Pretty much, yeah.
be
It's
honest
got to
with
be a heavy 99% of people.
But that I just have my doubts that would ever happen.
Right, yeah. We've been taking through ruse, internet people.
Again, all of his fights, after the end of everyone pretty much is like, I didn't really like that.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't like that.
Mayweather Pacquiao when it finally happened.
That was I meant like the Logan Paul or Jake Paul fight.
No, I hear you, but
Those
I'm
were
just from makes me think of them fighting, and I didn't think it lived up. It was just
Conor McGregor and
that was
Mayweather.
cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
ended up being a pretty good one.
But I remember being mad at Pacquiao Mayweather. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I was like, this is
Before Mayweather just plays defense the whole time. It's just his thing.
he's great.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a defensive technical fighter. Not a knockout dude. He got smart with the money. That's what my boy always tells me.
Yeah, no, he still has his brain.
Huh?
He like still has his brain.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's like, I'm not trying to go dumb.
Yeah.
My buddy was saying, he's like,
Even though he already is dumb, but
yeah.
Well, for argument's
Read me
sake,
this book.
but that was exactly. But he was the smartest thing he ever did. Which
Yeah.
is
fucking my main argument got derailed years ago, but it would turn into Mike Tyson, Shaq. But it really started with what I always said: Shaq and Mayweather. That's where it started, where people were like, "No, Mayweather will win," and I'm like, "That is still my same point." But do you guys agree with me on that? That someone that
What, just a
small
boxing match or
in
just
a street fight?
Oh yeah, no, Shaq would have been that for sure.
Oh, thank you. So there is a point to where someone said, because a lot of people told me I was wrong, and I was like, I think you're all crazy.
I don't think he could reach his head.
That's exact. I agree.
That's hilarious.
It's just so much. That's like wild.
So what are you saying on record, Will? Mayweather, Shaq, fighting their prime in a street fight.
I mean, I gotta go with Team Shaq.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, obviously
okay.
there is that one, and chance that he just clips him right. If you had him fight, like if you simulated like 100 times.
I give it exactly.
But out of
I give
100
it shit.
times, Mayweather would probably win like 10 or something out of 100,
Then
if
what if we had a
that.
simulator?
I'd say one, but I get it.
Yeah.
I
We
get
had
it.
a simulator.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like a little fucking video.
They can simulate things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't,
There's simulations.
yeah. So I'm saying like how you have those 1,000 ducks.
Well, you can do like it on Madden too.
Wait, what's your example?
that-
1,000
yeah,
ducks?
1,000
What?
ducks versus like 10 Navy
Like
SEAls.
10 Shreks. or
10
something.
Navy SEAls.
Yeah.
That's what you've looked up? 1,000 ducks
Have you
versus
ever
10
seen that?
Navy
No,
SEAls?
no, I've heard of this shit.
I just wanted to hear what you were gonna
Have you
say.
seen those videos?
I
they're
get it.
awesome.
I see it usually with a T-Rex or something.
They're like 10,000 Shreks versus like 20,000.
You see it with Chuck Norris's. It's all
Yeah.
nonsense. It's
Chuck
all
Norris destroys everything.
watching nonsense, but it's fun. It's funny to watch.
Yeah, but there's probably some high level simulation you could simulate the
Yeah,
Shaq
that's what I'm saying.
and for
Shaq versus
some like super high level one.
yeah, fucking
Inputting all of the data.
Neuralink.
Well, if we're
I
gonna,
think it'd be perfect, but you could probably
if
get.
we're gonna input that data, I'm still saying that applies to my Shaq Mike
then we could
Tyson.
have some bets.
I'd want to watch that too, but
Mike Tyson would.
I'm glad we agree on the logic. There is a point.
Out of 100, I feel like Mike Tyson Shaq might be like 50-50.
Because that
Oh shit, no! Tyson goes in with hard punches, bro.
I'm taking
Tyson
Shaq
with
9 out of 10 out of
No,
times.
Nah, because Tyson with those hits and the Fura.
I just think of Shaq tackle. It's just it's a tackle. No one breaks you up. No one says round two. None of that. I think
You're
Shaq
hungry?
comes in with a tackle. Bro,
It's
it's
Bongris, my boy. I'm fucking starving.
I'm not eating today, really.
is that pizza on its way?
Dude, the pizza did come, dude.
The
I
pizza
woke
did
up.
come.
Did y'all eat it? Did y'all get it?
Yeah, but
I
fucking
hope
was
so.
out there for a few hours, I think.
Yeah.
Like, because we woke up and then, and everybody at the house was
When I woke up, I just had like
Right.
text messages like "pizza's here, pizza's here,"
Wow.
and then I woke up and I was like 3 hours ago.
And then you wake up, there's no pizza here at all.
Yeah.
For you, at least, you know?
Yeah, I had a few
I thought I
slices.
canceled it on the thing.
You told me you did.
I know that app is so shitty, dude. It's like hard to even tell what it was. I canceled something. I don't know what it was, but clearly not the pizza.
It
Nah,
canceled
it came here.
something.
It came here. It was
Did y'all eat it?
distributed. Hell yeah, everybody got a slice of that bitch.
Nobody even thanked me till right now.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
I still not thinking you.
Yeah.
I know, not you. You didn't have it.
I know.
But yeah. Well, I'm hungry though.
What does that
I
mean?
mean, I doubt that there's pizza available right now.
What does that mean? That Will's
Just
ordering this?
order another one for your house
Sounds
tomorrow.
like Will's ordering this time.
Oh, I'm ordering this time.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Going in the
I
good
thought you're gonna
direction.
get the same thing that I ordered though. It was kind of your request anyway.
It's never my request.
I'm
Okay.
just so
Are
happy-
You doing the New York thing?
No, I mean, I don't think it's open.
Shout out to Will because that night he even said he cooked us a pizza here at the
I mean, I
at
can't
the
cook a
house.
pizza. We have another one up there.
Which
No.
one?
The buffalo chicken.
As long
What
as you
brand?
don't put ranch on it or sour
have-
cream or whatever it is, you blue cheese is what he said.
Yeah.
The ranch.
Blue cheese. Blue cheese.
That is. Thank you for asking about that, and thank you for not putting
When
it on
was that?
the,
Was
the
that last
pizza.
time?
Not gonna cook a pizza
What
with
was it?
blue
It
cheese
was
on
four
it.
cheese and then with
Was that
That's
last?
just already
was that
on
last
it.
week?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pour my
That's
own
when I
blue
was just
cheese on it.
shit-faced.
Yeah, you were shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Either we can do that or we can order.
I support order.
I like the order.
Oh, you fucking pieces of shit.
We're pieces of shit. I'm fine with that. How you feeling, Alec?
It was kind of sort of my idea in the first place, wasn't it?
That you're a piece of shit?
That what?
I'm saying we accept we're pieces of shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about ordering the pizza.
I'm saying I'm fine with that. Being
I'd rather be a piece of pizza.
there you go. Wants to be a pizza. There's only one way to get that done.
We can order it or we can make it.
Are you doing the
You can order, make it.
order? Make it. we can order it, then we'll make it.
Okay. So,
Order the raw ingredients, and we'll just see what
that
we can
shit's,
do.
like, expensive.
See?
How much? You want me to order it?
No, I mean, you're gonna order from Milan's.
From what?
Milan's is the only one that's open.
What is that?
Milan's Pizzeria.
Look that up.
Well, how expensive is expensive?
$17.
That's
Oh,
not
what are you
expensive
talking
at
for?
all.
That's cheaper than whatever.
That's crazy.
It says they're closed.
Does it say they're closed? It says to me that they're open.
Well,
Hours 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay, well, look up. I'm trying to look
What
up.
are you looking at? Uber Eats?
No, I just Googled fucking pizza open.
Oh, that's not a great way to do it.
Closes soon at 12. Domino's.
Domino's is always good.
Yeah, can we do a thin crust?
Ugh.
What, you like the New York one from whatever?
I
It
like
does say that
whatever is cheap.
Milan's Pizza is open, but I don't. If I look it up and it says it's closed, you must do the fucking what app do I get? The Papa John's?
Yeah, the Papa John. No, that was well, no, we got to use the Domino's pizza.
I'm about to say, are we doing the exact same? Gonna end up doing the same?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you think
What do
you think it's risky?
Yes.
It's after 11.
What time did we order it last time? I thought we were later.
I thought in my mind for some reason I'm under the impression
Papa John's
11 is
Pizza
the 11 is the cutoff.
closed. One is open till 2 a.m. The one on Sherman Way.
Go for
That's
it.
5 miles away.
That's straight. I'll fucking drive to that bitch, pick it up.
What?
Yeah,
Freaking good pizza. Why does it like say on Uber Eats like all these ones that are like
Because they're the fucking
open,
They're the,
not even
they're
open?
the ghost places, the ghost kitchen one.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah,
Could be good.
I mean,
Freaking good pizzas. Van Nuys Boulevard. Should I
yeah.
order it?
I mean, if you want to order and you're balling like that,
I mean, I figured we'd like.
I'm
split it
not
of
gonna
some
stop
kind.
anyone from ordering
Yeah.
pizza.
Do you want to? What about pepperoni jalapeno?
oh shit.
That sounds
Okay,
fine with
that's
me.
fine,
That
but
sounds
you
good with
are-
you.
That works for me.
What do we want?
What
A
do you-
large or an extra large?
a large, I think is fine.
14 inches.
I
That doesn't
just,
seem
just
that.
3 of us.
Yeah,
I think a large is fine.
yeah. 14 inches. Is that how big a regular large is? Okay, okay, okay. Do we want anything else?
Nah. Now, if I get that vape, Will.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! This thing has like it's like majorly discounted right now.
Okay.
Maybe let's get an extra large.
Yeah, maybe get extra large. Maybe order breadsticks. Who knows?
Can I look at the other items? That's funny to say other items. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Should we look at the other items? Garlic bread, side of Caesar salad, meatball salad, Greek salad, garlic bread. Let's just go with the extra large pizza. How about that?
That sounds solid.
Freaking good pizza. What did we say? The pepperoni jalapeno.
That sounds cool.
I mean, is there
Extra
a review that's gonna have
large.
to happen?
What'd you say?
Is there a review that's gonna have to happen?
I don't know.
I don't understand
A
what
review,
you're.
a review.
of what?
A review of the
pizza
pizza,
spot.
my boy.
Oh, are we gonna? Oh, when we gets here
Yeah.
to the podcasters.
I mean, I think we will be done by then, no?
You tell me.
You brought it up.
12330 Osborne Street, Unit 24. Oh shit! My bad, dude. My bad. I really did not mean to do that.
You fucking stupid.
I
as
really
hell.
did not mean to do it. We can edit it out.
Oh my god.
I'll edit it out.
Fucking hell, dude.
That's funny as shit. My bad, dude.
Wow.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I'll edit it out. How many people are listening right now?
2 for sure.
I love that pressure of like when you're.
I mean,
when
I was just in the zone of ordering.
I love that
really-
pressure of like when you're a person that fucks up and then all you can say is, "That's fine." It'll be all right.
Now I gotta delete the live streams on the other ones.
I just edit it out.
Well, I can't.
Well, yeah, just just download it and then delete
Nope,
it.
it's gone.
What?
You fucked it up.
What?
Fucked it up.
It's over, dude.
It's over.
Wait, is you just take it off?
Wait, did you order it first?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I can make funny. Yeah, it's you're an idiot.
Well, it was an accident. I'm sorry.
You're a fucking idiot. God damn.
I quit.
I apologize.
Holy shit.
Well, now Katie, who's watching,
Is
knows.
Katie watching?
I'm guessing. Or Ray or somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody's coming after you.
I mean, bro, later on somebody find out. This is one of my addresses.
Well, why don't you just? I'll just download it and then we just re-upload.
Well, then you can download and re-upload it. I am gonna fucking have to delete the whole ones off all the other ones.
Okay.
Fucking dumbass ordering pizza on this guy.
Dumbass ordering pizza.
Like, how could we, like, what do you call it, man? You wouldn't be good in any form of organized crime.
I mean,
You would not be good in any form of organized crime. This motherfucker would rat himself out, not even know.
did you just delete it off of mine?
Nope. I haven't deleted shit yet. I'll fucking, you can download it and then, goddamn kid.
What? So we're not doing it anymore?
No, I mean, we can keep going. I don't give a shit. We gotta wait for this fucking pizza.
I feel like I ruined your vibe. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
I think he's playing it up to fuck with it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm
dude. You
playing
make
it
me
up
feel
too.
really
I'm
bad.
playing it up
He's
too.
playing it to
But
fuck with you.
the
It's
thing is now I gotta delete them off the other ones. I gotta be conscientious of that.
But yeah, man, I'll download it, edit it. It's all good.
Yeah, have fun with that. Fucking.
It's easy. I had to do it to my social security number
No,
already.
because it's still on mine.
I know. I didn't mean to. I was just I was on a roll of.
Of dumbass.
just-
This dude just.
I was
this
just
dude
making sure
gonna
that you.
give
I was just making
his-
sure I was right for the pizza.
totally understood. It's understood.
No, I get where he's coming from because he's a dumbass.
I know. It was your weed that made it happen.
What can I say? I smoke all right weed.
I know.
He smokes some good weed.
It's some good weed.
I got no complaints.
But we do have the pizza coming.
That is good. Where's it coming to?
Fuck it.
Nowhere.
Bring
It
out,
does make me worried. One of these ghost kitchens, though. It's like
bring out the Riverside.
I hope it does come. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it will. It'll just be some Uber driver that went to fucking pick up.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had it where I've ordered from a ghost kitchen before, and then like just nothing ended up happening.
That's true. I hear about this every time we order from a ghost kitchen. Alec will bring up.
That is like
His-
one of my autistic traits, I think. Of just that's one
He'll
thing
start
that's
getting me all anxietied over it. Is it coming? Is it not? And I'm like, I never cared. Now I have to care.
yeah. Well, it's that, and it's like it feels like it you makes you wonder like where's it's coming from. Like is it just some like guy's weird gross house that he's like? It could be anything. I don't know what kind of like regulations it needs. Like, could we just start a ghost kitchen
See, that's
here?
that stem of what you believe stems from, you know, believing in the system and whatever health guidelines that the city says these places live up to.
Oh, I don't think they do.
I don't believe. That's why I don't believe in them at all. So why would you care? Because I don't believe in the Domino's kitchen anymore.
Yeah,
than another guy
I guess
named
to that compared to like nice kitchens,
I'm being
like nice,
extreme.
nice
Yeah, but
restaurants is a different situation.
Of course, but
But yeah, like a Domino's, yeah, sure. I guess you're incorrect in saying that.
it's a thought. It's still obviously more logical to Domino's, but there's going to be a shift in the society where these are going to be higher class. The more we keep shopping in these, they're becoming the businesses.
What?
These ghost kitchens.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Because like, because I thought that the food be good. And I'd be like, all right. Like,
So yeah, sometimes it is
quality wise, all.
Well,
I'm saying.
dude,
I
I
don't
was
know how
in-
it's cooked.
This could be really fire pizza.
You ever go to Aldi?
I've been slowly impressed.
You ever go to Aldi? You know what Aldi is?
Nope.
The grocery store?
Grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had
Now
too
I've
much
never
money
been.
to
Yeah, you
know.
weren't ever broke, yeah. So Aldi's like, I love Aldi.
I don't think we have that in Memphis.
Yeah, well, we got them over here in
Started in Memphis.
No, it didn't. It started in fucking Batavia, Illinois.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we have that. We have like super low and shit like that. But
Yeah, no. Aldi is Trader Joe's brother.
I don't know what Aldi is.
Aldi's Trader Joe's
You said it
brother.
was poor.
It is.
Yeah, super low.
It is.
Cash for less.
Well, no, they're just smart.
I didn't know
about
what
how they
Ralph's
make their
was, so I
product.
moved out here.
They actually have a
Oh, well,
lot
ours
better-
is Kroger.
Yeah,
Kroger is Ralph's.
yeah. Well,
Hey, I look down. I wouldn't go to Aldi. My sister went a few times.
Oh, I go to Aldi all the
She was
time.
close to. For us, it was Albertsons. Albertsons is pretty low, but I was like, that's my family's spot.
no.
Let's go to Albertsons.
We just go to Aldi. Aldi, but you.
I felt
you
better.
do a
I
few-
felt better than those.
Yeah, we do Kroger.
No,
That's good.
no. Aldi's the shit. Aldi's like, they cut a lot of corners to make, keep the cost low to the clientele. Let me see some of that shit. So like, Aldi's fucking dope as hell. I don't know where the fuck I was going with
You're
that.
like
I don't know,
passionate
you're
about
very
this
passionate
point.
About Aldi's.
Yeah, okay, Aldi.
What do you like about it?
The groceries.
That the groceries are cheap.
That's it.
Well, that was kind of the thing I think we
mean,
all agree
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Just I didn't realize you had this much love for Aldi's. I guess.
Oh, I fuck with Aldi.
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to learn to have a higher palate, like hanging out with Pete and stuff. You know, he teaches me to go Whole Foods as like a minimum to him. You know, of quality of
Well,
food
like,
to
dude,
buy.
like
And I'm like,
Aldi,
I
they
get
say
it,
the quality
you know?
of the food there is just as
I'm
good as
with
some of
it.
the other spots. When you
I
get
don't
to the
practice
good
it.
shit, they have the processed shit, but it's like a lot of the ways that they do stuff. They put things on pallets so that they don't have to have the people clean the aisles and like set everything up. and that costs cost and money.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and then like I went to the thing.
Yeah, but they're getting like shittier meat and stuff though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I see.
yes and no. Like they have some shittier quality meat, but then that's why you don't go there. You go to the Mexican spot. You always go to the Mexican
course.
fucking supermercado.
See, but I like to go to those with my friends. For some reason.
well, yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
no,
lost.
you just gotta know.
Even though
how
I
to
know the
shop.
Spanish ones probably.
just gotta know
Those
how
are
to shop.
amazing, though. I
Yeah,
like
you
those.
just gotta know how to shop.
Yeah.
Like, but
So you don't get everything at Aldi.
no, I go to Costco. I go to
Okay.
Costco for some shit.
Is there any grocery store you don't like?
Good question. Erewhon.
Erewhon.
Okay, yeah. Other than
Erewhon.
that,
Whole Foods maybe now because it's owned by Amazon.
really, Whole Foods is good shit though.
And I think it's just overpriced.
It's got good shit though.
That's where I'm torn
Yeah,
because
good
part of me is
quality
so like,
Yeah.
this is not a big deal, and I'm trying to appreciate it's a big deal. But then part of me is like, this is crazy overpriced.
Yeah, it's just I
But-
don't like the pricing. I don't like pricing people.
Look, we're drinking water with the microplastics in it. At a certain point, same thing with the health and the food. Like, gotta have this higher standard. To I might be all just being lied to because I get it. It's fucking Amazon with Whole Foods. I'm probably being tricked. But at least with the water, I want to get bottled water. Was saying.
I think it's just a good thing. Like to be.
I want to control something.
But they're also like
You can just tell a difference when it's like a nicer quality meat and it's not from some like huge giant slaughterhouse conglomerate thing where it's all like treated shitty compared to like a free range cow that has like a nice. You know that's how like the meat gets better or not is if the cow's like stressed out a lot, it releases lactic acid into their meat and it makes the meat shittier because they're stressed the whole time. So like where like good quality farms come, it's like that cows are very happy.
Yeah, they happy until it's
There's
say it's time.
There's a documentary. The girl's name is Temple Grandin, and she's like an autistic savant, but her autistic savant is like designing these cattle farms to make it where like the cows are the happiest and the meat's the best. And she like it's like when like you walk them in circles like before they get slaughtered, and they play certain music, and they're just like she just like literally gets paid to use her autism to like boost these people's farms into like producing better meat, which is the most random savant thing ever.
I mean, that's pretty dope if you can go fuck with some cows all
That's a helpful. See, it's like the send the retards in the war argument we had. So
Yeah.
those are non-helpful people.
Yeah, this is a good.
This is a good helpful. You're fitting right in with society. You're
Yeah,
doing your
you're
thing,
making everybody's meat better.
making some meat better. I'm with it.
Probably making a fuckload of money, I would imagine. They probably had to pay her a bunch to design the things.
Yeah, as I'm sure we all have had, high, really quality meat like Kobe or whatever. I mean, it's amazing. It's definitely
yeah.
amazing. But
It's
the
very
poorness,
noticeable.
in me when I'm shopping is still always like.
Sure.
I know there's a difference, but I'm like
Well, yeah, but once you're not poor, then
Yeah, of course.
Once you're not poor, you're getting shit catered.
I mean, amazing.
sure. Yeah. I think
I would hire Yo
something.
Gotti's personal chef.
Wow, nice.
If I was really rich and famous,
Yeah, I would just
hire
have like I was
Yo
like the
Gotti's
meal
personal
prep.
chef. Huh?
You would just have like those meal prep plans.
Nah.
Nah, I'm gonna get a
Wouldn't
private
like that.
chef, is what I
would
just
just buy
said.
But that's basically a chef. They would
Hey,
just put it in a
you-
container.
I mean, depends
You
on
ain't putting
how-
nothing in no container for me. Is my point.
I guess I just meant when I'm
you
comfortable.
cooking that shit when I want you to cook it. You don't put in no container for me.
I just
well,
meant
for
when
me,
I'm
if
more.
you're on the go,
That's productive. But if I'm that rich, I'm enjoying each
I mean,
meal.
when I do food now, I always buy like better stuff anyway. But that's probably just because I cook and. But like,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm not talking about when I'm like so rich I need like a private chef. I just mean like when I'm comfortable enough, I'm always gonna buy
Oh, of course.
You're gonna have
good
quality
stuff. If I
shit.
can afford it, I'm gonna buy good stuff.
yeah, I would want good.
Even though I'm cooking myself, I just want to.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook for shit. I can't cook for nothing, boy.
You can learn.
Yes.
I like cooking
fun.
I like cooking what I like cooking.
Yeah, it's fun.
No,
I do enjoy cooking. though.
It's therapeutic, I think.
well, I fuck with it because it
If
tastes.
you're doing the thing, you're completing the task.
I always
you're
like
eating
cooking,
it.
but my friends were too racist growing up. I'll cook couscous, and they'd be like, "We don't eat that white people shit." See, my
I
boys
know what
Puerto
it
Rican
is.
friends like, he never ate it, and I'm like,
No,
it's
I mean,
just couscous.
but I'll eat that shit.
Good.
I think I've eaten couscous.
It's good.
But
good.
But I always felt like I cooked for
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, I had
all
some
my
burgers.
roommates, all that, whatever I cook, I always mostly cook for myself.
Little
A
tiny
lot of my
balls.
friends, they
Yeah, I've had it before. I've had it.
good.
I remember.
Yeah,
I like
lemon juice and
couscous.
parsley.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know those combos. You got to know those
Good.
combos. How to
You
hit
gotta
that
put it
food
because otherwise, because it's just like
Yeah,
you gotta
plain
put something in it.
and not tasting good. Yeah, you had that's
It's
what
like
I'm saying.
butter.
Get them combos.
Yeah, it's
When you get them combos right. All those little fucking mixtures of those
Yeah.
combos.
Combos,
shit.
those
That's,
combos, right?
that's exactly what.
Felt motivating there.
I tell people like how to cook. If they're like, I don't know how to cook. It's like you just do exactly what you think you would do. Like exactly what you think you would do. Like,
It's an
on like a
expression.
basic level.
No, but I want those.
If you're cooking on a basic level, just do exactly what you think you should.
But I want those spice maneuvers. You know, like when you add them spices and shit.
yeah,
You just try it yourself.
No,
That's-
but
yeah, but there's an
that's-
art to
but
knowing
there's
the
an art to
combinations
knowing
and
the
like
combo of the-
how
the
to
spices.
balance like
Yeah.
certain things and stuff
Yeah.
like that. There's a
Yeah.
level to it.
Yeah, I ain't never know.
But on a basic level, yeah, sure, just whatever you like.
But I still want to just encourage you to just try it.
Yeah.
What cooking?
Just cook and just
Oh,
throw
yeah.
some
Made
shit.
taco earlier.
Throw
Yeah, I
some
made a
shit
taco,
on
but
that.
that's not
You
cooking to me. I would want to sit there and fucking have.
You want
a
to
time.
make the meat that you make.
Yes,
You gotta
like,
make
sit
it.
there and fucking let that meat cook for 12 hours and shit.
sure?
Yeah,
that's-
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, yeah, okay. We're gonna do a fucking crawfish boil. That's different,
Yeah,
but it's
that-
kind of the same.
Yeah, that's another little combo.
I don't think you can get crawfish out here, so just like shrimp and.
No, you can
whatever.
get crawfish out here.
Can't.
Yes, you can.
You can get it shipped here, but
What,
it's,
you've looked
it's
into this
so
already?
This is
expensive.
definitely something I've
Crawfish-
seen this argument with Alec before. Yeah, Alec is gonna be right. Again, his dad works for.
But my dad sold 250,000 pounds of crawfish every year.
Don't argue with this guy about crawfish.
You can
I've
get
seen
it
this
here,
argument
but
once.
it's-
at least.
you have to get it
Frozen.
shipped here. So they can ship it live, but it's just expensive. It's not worth it.
Damn, you want that motherfucker live?
That's how it's like cooking lobster. You cook them live.
Yeah.
You get like 30-pound bag of crawfish that feed like 8 to 10 people. So like with a bunch of us, I mean, yeah, like the most I've ever done, like myself, I think it was like 200 pounds, and that's like if it's like like 30 people, big party.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
You know,
That's some good stuff. Whatever we do, we should do something. Even if you could cook and make some burgers, stuff like that. You gotta cook. Cook a little bit. I barely cook.
Yeah.
I miss being able to cook. That's why I enjoy Pete letting me cook so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had a kitchen since I moved here.
our order's getting picked up.
Oh shit. It's closer to munch time.
Yeah, some good cooking. Good looking.
I hope
good
it's
cooking.
good.
I ain't never baked though. Like
Baking- baking's
my
baking.
sisters and moms would do. I watch them. I guess as a kid I've been
Yeah.
around, and helped a little. But I ain't never taken my time to bake nothing.
Pies and stuff can be tricky.
See, I don't bake like that. I just bake wheat brownies.
That's tight.
That works.
Not gonna go wrong.
Yeah, but
Not
I
go
fuck
wrong
with
with
baking. I'll buy some cookie dough shit.
Nah, dude.
Right,
I'll
right.
make cookies.
Ooh, that's fire.
Oh, I used to make them like 3 times a week at work. I'll make cookies.
I think you gave me a cookie or
Pies.
two, right?
Yeah, I've
you
given
gave
you
me
cookies.
several things. Yeah, cookies are great.
Cookies.
Cookies
Bro,
are
they
great.
got crawfish at those Asian buffets.
Yeah, they're getting those things frozen now.
That's straight.
Nah,
Damn, he wants his shit live, fresh.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it in Louisiana. That's how you do it anywhere. Any respectable crawfish boiler
Yeah.
doesn't do it with. That's pussy shit. It's like I'd rather not do it.
Damn.
Or you just get shrimp or something.
Scrimp.
Maybe some crab. Throw some like mussels in there.
I'm gonna roll with Alec on this.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
got opinions
I agree
on
to
it?
the essence of
Yeah,
it.
Going with it.
Like,
Like
I'm
little
down
blue
with
crabs or something.
Like, I'm down with it. I agree.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It's crazy. Adam fucking burnt his fucking foot off
Yeah,
in a
that's
crawfish
gross.
boil. Like one of those things. He told me, I was like, what?
Climbed out a window for some reason because like the door was blocked or something. So he climbed out the window at like a college party, and then they had like the crawfish pot that they just like cooked everything in like right by the window. So he just stepped in it. Yeah, it's like foot's pretty scarred up. He got it grafted. I think he got it grafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
Yeah, it's like it's all right, but you could tell it's like wow that happened. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know?
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
How indeed, man.
Ow, indeed. Yeah, I don't think outside of just some boiling water like spitter splatter hitting me, I don't think I've been hit.
We had my mom got 3rd-degree burns growing up. We had a big grease fire in our house. Like
Damn.
I don't remember how my mom was like making like French fries, and then like my brother like like you know what I mean, just being like a little kid or whatever.
Mhm.
And then she like lost track of it. And like I walked in the kitchen, there was just a grease fire like going up our like kitchen. I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I was like 7. I remember like I got a bunch of water and I was like just trying to help. She was like, you can't do that. It's grease. That would explode the house. And then when she like grabbed it and like put it into the put it like in the sink to cover up or whatever. Like a bunch of like jumped all over her arms. That was pretty wild. Like 3rd-degree burns. It was crazy.
Sarah, and would the firemen come or what?
Oh yeah. They like the whole like oven and like that wall and like we had to get like new cabinets, all the thing.
Damn, yeah, it sucks.
That was a
Sorry to hear that. And
I mean,
happy it wasn't worse.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it wasn't. My mom was pretty fucked up for a little bit, but like she's fine now.
Yeah, not as bad as not as bad as your cat.
Oliver?
Your mom's doing better than your cat.
Yeah.
After the
Oliver's doing better, I think. I saw him this year at Christmas. Our cat, I went through a full dryer cycle. And then, like, it was just a little off after that. And it's so bad.
It's a little off after that.
Oh my
bad.
God!
Accidentally
You
left
guys
him in
almost
the
cooked this cat.
We didn't mean to. My mom was like doing like laundry, like doing the sheets, and then she like went to the back.
Yeah, of course. And a fucking
she went-
inquisitive cat is gonna.
She went and went back to grab the rest of the sheets, came back, and he like went under, like was hiding under them. So she just put them in, and then she said like after like it was like an hour and a half, and then like she literally just heard meow, meow, and then like she said she could hardly hold him because he was so hot, and then just like had to put him in the sink and cool him off.
Oh shit!
But Oliver's just a little weird. You never see him. So my mom, he'll hang out with my mom.
PTSD.
He'll hang out with my mom, but like, dude, I would house sit for like 2 weeks, and I would never see him the entire time.
Did he eat?
Yeah, he was like the food would just be gone, but like probably when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, he don't.
And then you like lift up, you know,
You
like
don't trust none of y'all,
you know, like
man.
on like tables and stuff, like den tables, like the little curtain thing that goes around the table. What I don't even like the skirt of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
And like you would just like pick up one of those and just be in there, or like underneath the chair, and then but, like you wouldn't see him. You'd have to like check, and you'd be like, oh, there he is. Very
Is he
little.
friendly with your
just
mom
a little-
anymore or anything?
My mom, yeah, my mom sees him all the time. But just when people come over,
He's gone.
yeah, he's just hiding. Usually right under your nose, but you just don't know he's there.
That's fucking
Damn.
Yeah, it's sad.
Y'all
kinda.
fucked this cat up.
fuck the cat up.
It's unfortunate. It's amazing that he was able to live at all.
Yeah, I mean,
It had been really hot. I don't know how hot a dryer gets.
yeah, pretty fucking.
And she said he was hot to the touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
took him out. You got a hot cat.
Yeah.
That's not a good cat. This is not a happy cat.
No, that's
Cat and a cat,
yeah,
cat
that's
and a
brain
hot take
damage to
dryer.
that cat.
That's a PTSD for
Yeah.
sure, bro.
That
That's
cat is dirt.
See, I don't want to make fun of that cat's issues. Okay, he's earned them.
Yeah.
How confusing that shit is when you're a cat.
125.
Do you know how confusing that is when you're a cat?
125 to 135. That's pretty hot.
Delivery?
No, Fahrenheit in a dryer.
Oh. I thought you were looking at the pizza.
No, the pizza's delivery to what's the address?
Shut the fuck up.
He's going to be here at 12:05. It says he's at the store wrapping up.
That's what the
at
phone says.
Freaking good pizza. I'll be the judge of that.
We'll be the judge of that.
I hope it's amazing.
I'm hoping it's pretty freaking
I
good.
think it's going to be better than Papa John's.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm hoping for that. I think logically,
like the one
assuming
thing that it
And I
lacks.
Yeah, if it is a ghost kitchen, that's a
The one
That's
thing
what I'm
sometimes they
trying to
could be
say
really good.
earlier.
The
about,
one thing that it lacks is the garlic butter. Papa John's got you down.
course.
And I don't even use the garlic butter, so it doesn't
fucking
affect me.
Love that. Shit.
I do like
love
that.
that shit.
It's not even butter.
You like it more than me. You're one
I
of those
love
people
it.
that puts it on the pizza.
Oh, dude, I used to dip it all.
Nah,
I used to do
just-
that when I was like high
that's-
in
Bro,
like,
when
college.
I ain't never
When
seen that till recently.
When I
in
worked
my
there,
life.
I would have the fucking little cheese thing.
Yeah, I've seen people get crazy with it.
Yeah.
I've never gotten that crazy, but I've seen.
Oh, I
some-
fucking love it.
I mean, hey man, you're about to put fucking ranch or something on our pizza last week.
Yeah, why not?
Are you
no,
gonna-
that's blue cheese?
Blue cheese, that shit
Yeah,
is so
that's
funny.
a pretty wild. I love blue cheese, but that's wild.
What?
That scares
That's
me.
just strong, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That's-
love blue
it's-
cheese,
if
but
it's
on
like a four
pizza-
cheese, it's a four cheese.
I know, but on pizza that doesn't make any sense to me.
I love the different combos of pizzas.
I get it.
I love like fucking.
I've never seen a blue cheese pizza. That's what I'm saying. I guess.
No,
Pizza.
because it probably costs too much.
No.
Would you dip your pizza in the mayo ketchup?
No.
Okay.
Was it blue cheese or was it gorgonzola?
I mean, there's been all types of cheese.
But was it blue cheese or was it gorgonzola?
Let's look this up.
You know what gorgonzola is?
Yeah, it's a different type of cheese.
It's a blue cheese. It's like a nicer blue cheese. I was just trying to cheese school you right there.
I I just don't like cheeses that much.
Yeah.
I eat cheese.
I love cheese.
But I never want Parmesan cheese on my shit. If you're gonna like put it on it, I'm always like, nah, I'm alright. Or whatever cheese you're about to put on it. Just
Any
usually-
kind of cheese you're not a fan of.
like usually the amount you serve to me is good enough. I never want more cheese.
Yeah.
I always want more cheese. I love
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
cheese.
I
Like,
was-
dude, in Chicago, like you can drive up to Wisconsin, and on Wisconsin, they have like sides like, on the sides of the highway. They have shops that are just dedicated to cheese,
Yeah.
and it's just everything.
Like sometimes I take the cheese off my burger. Like if it has too many
Oh, no.
slices, I'll take it off because it's just sometimes I'm like I just don't like cheese as much as other people.
I like cheese, but on a burger, I've had it to where it's too much.
Yeah.
Double
okay.
patty burger, I really kind of use, depending on where it's
I'm
from.
always a double patty burger.
But sometimes I just like the cheese on one of the patties.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Unless
that's
it's a thick burger.
That's the difference between a double cheeseburger at McDonald's and a McDouble. Is one piece of cheese.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. So I get McDoubles. I like one slice of cheese for my two patties.
But those are super thin patties. If it's like a thicker
Right,
burger,
right,
then I'll
right,
take the
right.
two.
Right.
It's all about a ratio.
But yeah, we all have our preferences.
So
People like cheese.
people do be liking cheese.
I just don't get it that much. I'm like, Especially the higher end cheese. To me, they're the cheesier cheese. You know, like you're saying, like all those different types of. They smell strong. I don't like Swiss cheese at all. When it starts getting the holes in it, I'm like, what's up with this?
I mean, it's not like they're punching the hole.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
these cheeses start
They're
deteriorating, that's the cheesier cheese I'm saying I don't like.
Yeah.
You know,
A
that's what
sharp
I'm like.
cheese. You don't really like it.
Is that what sharp means?
Sharp would be like a pretty like strongish. Yeah, like Swiss cheese is kind of sharper.
But that taste, or is that into deterioration?
Taste.
Because I'm saying deterioration. Because to me, it's like
So
that's
when
the
it's crumbly?
That's like the fungier one.
Funky?
Yeah, but I assume associate it with the fungus.
Yeah, I like. No, it's funky. It just means it's funky cheese. So it's like it's a bacteria.
Trying to school you.
It's a bacteria. It's not a fungus. It's bacteria.
Okay, bacteria.
But like, yeah, funky. But yeah, you just don't like the super fancy ones that are like stinky, stinky.
Yeah.
Oh, I fuck with all.
I do too. I like some pretty crazy cheeses.
Yep.
Sometimes the
I mean,
funkier
they
the
say
better.
here it's pizza quattro formaggi, which is a 4-cheese pizza, and it's like topped with combination of 4 kinds of cheese, usually melted together with Rosa red or Bianca white tomato sauce.
Yeah, but not blue cheese.
Yes, blue cheese is one of the parts of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are the 4 cheeses?
They said, what is the name of the blue cheese that's on Google? Like, what's the name of the blue cheese pizza?
And what is it?
Quattro formaggi. Besides mozzarella, the quattro formaggi usually combines a blue or mature cheese, a soft cheese, such as emmental or
I take it back. You won.
and a creamy cheese such as.
But he looked
ravioli.
up like Hispanic internet sites.
No, this is fucking
I
good.
think it's Italian. From
Is that Italian?
Yes.
I thought it was.
Well, Hispanic, Latin is French, Italian, and Spanish.
Whatever it was, which way did you lean?
It was
when-
Italian.
Italian.
It's
Okay,
Italian.
there we
It's
go.
Italian. Pizza's
Okay,
Italian.
okay. Yeah, pizza's Italian.
Pizza's Italian.
All right, all right.
All right, you got him with the whole pizza's Italian thing.
Yeah.
My brother went to see. That's why I'm so Americanized. My brother went to Italy and he was sending me pictures of their pizza, and I know we all know it, but it's like that's ridiculous to me. I don't want to eat this with like a whole good half a piece of tomato, and there's
I
no
would.
cheese. There's like no cheese on
Well,
it.
it's just a margarita pizza. That's not the only kind of pizza they have.
It was the most of the
you
pizzas
didn't
they
like
have in general. I'm saying were a completely different. I noticed as American pizza.
Yeah.
Like the amount of cheese and the amount of sauce, it was just substantially
Well,
different.
yeah, it's a margarita. It's a Neapolitan style.
Neapolitan.
There's a Neapolitan
margarita,
style, and there's also the Roman style, which is completely different than that. Roman style, which is like what they make in Rome. There's a bunch of different kinds. But
I like
they
my-
also have
I
regular.
like my American pizza.
I just love all
Oh,
the
it's
fucking
good.
combos of pizza.
It's like when people are like, you live so close to Mexico, don't you love tacos? I'm like, I also still love Taco Bell. I
Yeah,
like
so I fuck
I like
with
Taco
Taco
Bell
Bell.
for what it is. It's the basic version,
I love
and
that.
sometimes that's what I want.
Shit. What you looking at? Seeing when the pizza gonna get?
Like, that's like a Roman style. It's like
Right.
square, thicker pizza.
Yeah, that's not what I was.
But yeah, you're talking about the Neapolitan style. It's like a margarita. But like they have like
Yeah.
margaritas that are like more cheese covered. That's just like literally a specific kind.
Yeah. It's like how they have it over there in Italy, though. It just seemed to me that he was giving me the impression that they take it more serious and
Yeah.
you're not gonna have no Domino's, no
Yeah, of
John's.
course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's at least the point I'm trying to make. I like them. Domino's got me through high school. That 555 deal. Bro, me and my friends, that shit was so clutch. That five medium, you know.
Yeah.
We used to keep track of all the deals. Free pancake day at IHOP. You know, whenever someone steal base, when they did with the Rays, you get free taco day. Shit, what else is there? There was something else. I don't know. Whatever was something we.
Whatever the deals were. Yeah.
Yeah, we always try to keep track of them, bro. 'Cause it get you through. It'll get you through.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of ran out of things to say for a second.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've been going for 3 hours. So.
Yeah. The pizza's about to be here.
Yeah, we got time to make. We can hit that 3 hour mark if we wait 2 minutes.
Yeah, I believe in us. Have we done it before?
Yeah. With Ken Steele, it was like 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're gonna set a record, but
I can't go that. All right. Well, give me your last thoughts on what you think this pizza's gonna be like.
I think that
Roman
pizza-
style.
Remember, it's called freaking good pizza.
Yeah, but we'll see. That's a white guy who chose to make it.
Yeah, it could be an Italian American.
it's gonna argue. But yeah, exactly.
Italian American's kind of like it's freaking good pizza.
Yeah,
What you
I could
think?
fuck with that guy.
He probably tried to make it fucking good pizza, and they were like, "Dude, no."
Yeah,
I'd hope.
Freaking.
Depending on how good this pizza is, then we'll know if he wanted it to be fucking good pizza from the beginning.
That's true.
See,
Yeah, we hope it's fucking good pizza.
Yeah.
That would suck if it was just like
I'm prepared for freaking good pizza, but I'm hoping for fucking good pizza.
Yeah, that would be.
kind of good pizza would suck.
Yeah, I wouldn't go far.
Yeah, I hope it's. Well, I hope our pizza isn't kind of good pizza. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On the scale.
I'd
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a big one.
I mean, what do you guys think it's gonna be like?
I think I have very high hopes. I'm hoping like thin crust, kind of like the New York style.
That's what I'm picturing.
That's what I'm hoping.
Picturing a big New York style.
And hopefully not too floppy.
The
want a little crunch.
pepperonis were kind of like, because they're cooked, they're like lifted,
Cups.
so they're
Everybody's,
Everybody's in the
fad
cups right now.
Everybody's
Everybody's
in
in
the
the
cup.
cups.
cups have been taken over, dude.
The pepperoni cups are
And we got jalapenos.
spicy.
That's just making them a little bit thicker, isn't it?
What?
The sausage. It's pepperoni. Pepperoni's a sausage.
Oh, what are you saying? Is that what's making them do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think
That signifies
so,
I like
yeah.
it more because they're giving me thicker.
Yeah, because they're giving you a bigger fucking.
There's a reason I like it.
Yeah, it's cool texture too.
Yeah.
And there's better pepperonis than like the flat ones.
Probably
I
it's
think.
processed.
They have more flavor.
Yeah.
I think they're nicer. I think it's kind of like the nicer. I don't know. I don't know what makes them cup up.
It's the non-Red Lobster fucking pepperoni.
I sure hope so. I hope it's not a Red Lobster pepperoni. It sounds gross.
Nah, bread lobster. You never had lobster pizza?
Oh, I have.
Lobster.
I've never had lobster pepperoni.
I have not had lobster on my pizza, no.
You never had lobster pizza?
No,
No.
that's good.
I mean, it wouldn't detest me, but I'm not going
It's
out. I
arriving
never
now.
went out of my way to get lobster on my pizza.
What do I have to do? Doesn't he sometimes get to the back? How do they do that?
Well, we can.
Should
Okay.
I message him?
Yeah.
The
And
code is.
That's end the stream.
Wait.
No,
The
no, I'm not
code
gonna say
is.
it. I'm not gonna say it. I know
The
it is.
code is.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I was gonna see if you were gonna say it.
That was awesome. We should be clear though. Did you end the stream?
Did you?